hopefully I won't need to Google too many things.
Alrighty.
But let's be honest, I probably will be.
We should have audio now.
Good, goody gumdrops. Oh, you got 2 viewers. Popping off.
Oh, and it tells me I've got 1 viewer. How sad. To be fair, I'm probably one of my viewers, aren't I?
Yeah. You could actually title it something a bit better than Legends of Arcwyn Episode 3. You have a general idea what you're currently doing.
Yeah, I mean...
You just call it the Crumbling Keep, dude.
Yeah, I wasn't too worried about the Twitch, because I figured we can just add titles later anyway.
We'll add titles for the YouTube, yeah. Alright. Somebody give us a recount of what happened last session, please.
You're up, Lizard Man.
Me? I only remember very key details. Cheese!
That's all you need. Yes, there was cheese.
I don't know. Started out bathing. Got roped into exploring.
You didn't get roped into shit. You
got roped in dealing with you.
You followed like a lost puppy.
I got roped into trying to hunt down a murderer. No, not murderer.
A murderer, yes.
Oh, murderer. Okay, yeah. Found a cave, killed a bear. Went back to this town. Went to Crumbling Keep. Killed things. Found things.
Why did you go to the Crumbling Keep?
It's a very good question I don't remember the answer to.
We had a tablet that was written in a forgotten language,
yes.
and there was rumours that there was a way to decipher it at the keep.
Yes. Yes.
Find anything?
And there was a sword. Yes, the cipher. I remember this now.
The cipher, the book.
Yeah, close enough.
Jeremy, sorry, just completely unrelated to that. Have you chucked out your silica gel for your dice box? Or are you keeping it?
That's so random.
Silica gel for my dice box?
My dice box has silica gel in it. I'm like, why the fuck does a dice box need silica gel?
Mine didn't have silica gel. To be fair, I opened yours long enough to put the pearl card in it, and that was about it.
Yeah, maybe it was just something else.
I don't know, mine doesn't have silica gel. Either that or I threw it out before I realised it was there.
Okay. Alright, yep. So the party ventured to the Crumbling Keep. You were in search of something to help you decipher the hidden meaning on a tablet, as well as some of Osric's notes, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah, Osric's notes were also written in that language.
Have you deciphered those yet?
Not Osric's notes yet, I believe. I only did the tablet so far.
Yeah, just hang on for those until after we've had our toilet intermission, please. Because I forgot what they were, and I'll need to go find where I wrote it. Okay, yeah. So you guys went to the Crumbling Keep. You got your shit kicked in. You kicked shit in. You stumbled around like lost puppies. You found some treasure, including what I believe was a great healing potion. You found a couple of lost items, and you picked up a moon-gleamed sword, which I believe Ivar now has in his possession. And you guys had just strolled out the front door on your way back to Ebonshire. And as you walked out the front door, you noticed some very, very angry goblins. Did you guys try and communicate with them?
Pretty sure we left, and then that was it. We walked out. That was it.
Yeah, I think so. The goblins have spotted you, and are not very happy with you existing. Roll initiative.
Oh,
wow. Okay.
First roll on the new dice.
Let's roll.
Use my initiative.
The new dice.
Yeah.
New dice is shit.
It's +1.
You think your new dice is shit? I just rolled a nat 1.
I did better than that. I rolled 3.
I did slightly better than that.
I gotta break it. We gotta
I
break it
rolled
in
a
first.
14.
I might have to
Okay,
try
14
the...
for Ivar.
Yep.
Sorry, Drachmir, what were you?
5.
5?
I got a total of 7.
Total of 7. Okay. Good to see. Llama dice, don't fail me now. Llama dice has failed me now.
Good.
Yeah. So I haven't been.
Okay, you know what? I'll go with the metal dice.
He rolled a nat 20 the first time he rolled it, by the way, at PAX.
He told me they are my dice, and I'm already set up.
Oh, I like the metal dice. Metal dice are nice.
Yeah, they feel good.
Oh, this one's like hefty, man.
That's why I hardcore sand metal dice. You want hefty? You felt my Baldur's Gate dice, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is about that heavy, but it's not that big.
What's it made of?
It's like, I don't know, but it's a nice set of dice. It's worth 60 USD or something, I think. Alright, that guy is that. Okay, that also works. Oh. Cool.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Can you all... You were all on the castle, I presume?
Yep.
Yes, yes.
Huh?
Okay. I'm just going to turn Serenscape down on my end. Real quick. Just because it's... I don't know, it seems to be very much in my ears. Okay, you guys have just strolled outside of the Crumbling Keep after you excavated a couple of books, I think it was, the sword, blah, blah, blah. And you have observed some goblins being very, very unhappy with you. And one of the goblins sees you and lets out a bit of a... alerting all of his friends. And before you can really do too much about it, one of his friends takes a few steps. Okay, good, I'm not wrong. And then shoots a... pulls a short bow off of his back, notches an arrow, and releases it. I picked up this dice, so that's who he's attacking. That does not hit. Shoots an arrow straight at Drakmir, and it sort of like hits him in his shield, which he was just sort of like had loungedly picked up when he'd seen the goblin charging at him. Okay, well that was a useless goblin turn.
We like useless goblins.
Well, it's only because I picked up your dice. I had to pick up someone else's dice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I do.
All right, and having seen this, one of the goblins that you was inspecting a body over by the rocks turns his head and sort of starts running at you. And then, hang on, I need the measure tool. Yep, that works. Grabs a javelin off of his back and just throws it at Boswell. Throws it with a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. With 8 piercing damage.
After a brilliant start, I say.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled a 6 on the d6. The llama came up. You remember the llama?
Yes.
On the llama dice, if it's a 6, it's literally a llama. It's kind of cool. All right. The goblins have started running towards you and have initiated combat. Ivar, it is your go.
Oh, yay.
You'll be fine. You have 66 HP.
You do have 66 HP.
I could literally just run down to here. I'm gonna hit this guy next to me, I think.
All right. How are you doing so?
With my sword, obviously.
Have you equipped the moon touch sword?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Right. Roll to hit.
Let's try this one. You a D20? I think you're a D20.
The joys of new dice. What are you?
That is... This is what I get for rolling in real life. A 9.
A 9 does not hit. So you charge at this goblin, grabbing your great sword from where it was. I'm assuming you have it on your back.
Sure.
From where it was sheathed on your back, pulling it out of its sheath and slicing towards the goblin as you're running. But it nimbly just sort of like dodges out from underneath you as your blade crosses the air where it once was. Boswell, you'll go.
Boswell's not doing too good.
No, Boswell must not have been on full HP.
No, Boswell was not on full HP.
Can't remember why. Oh, you guys.
We haven't rested
Well, we
since
long rested.
No,
Yeah, you had a short rest, I think.
since our last encounter.
You had a short rest, but you were focusing on something, I think, weren't you?
Yeah, I
Which-
was reading the book and deciphering the tablet.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep. Your turn.
Boswell's had a very bad couple of days. Boswell's gonna do something he might regret.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Something.
I'm gonna pull out the revolver and shoot the goblin.
Which one? This one?
The one that threw a javelin
Alright.
at me.
The javelin's still like lodged in your knee, by the way.
It's an 18 to hit.
Let me double check. You were attacking this one, correct?
Yep.
That hits. Barely.
Perfect. That is 10 points of damage.
That is some decent damage. You pull out your revolver from where it was hidden under your cloak and just unleash a bullet into the goblin that has just yeeted a javelin at you. And you see the goblin like stagger back as it hits by the bullet as he yelps.
On a scale of 1 to
In
10,
alarm.
how deaf is Drachmy?
How what?
Deaf is
Good question.
Drachmy. You're standing.
Find a
You're
D10.
standing about shoulder height or less with an 8-foot gip who just fired a revolver right near your head.
Oh.
I just realised I was muted.
He's 4 foot deaf. 4 foot? What? 4 foot?
4
About
foot
4
deaf.
Yeah, you're 4 foot
Interesting.
deaf. Sorry, Chase, what happened?
I was muted on OBS. I fixed it.
Okay, good that you noticed that.
Yes.
Yeah, you were 4 foot deaf. It is now Drachmir's turn.
Lovely. While I can't hear halfling, I'm gonna lay on hands for 10 HP for Boswell.
Damn.
Ooh.
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm also gonna shield of faith on Ivor.
I
Is that necessary?
just look at Ivar's hit points currently.
Yeah, look fair. Alright,
I'm a healthy
check on
boy.
Boswell.
Listen,
Check on
he's
Boswell.
gonna take like 40 hit points before he even starts losing hit points.
That is a fair point. That is a fair point.
Okay,
Check on Boswell. So +2 to AC.
I'm souped up like Super
Concentration.
Mario, man.
okay, +2 AC to Boswell for the next how long?
10 minutes, I think it is. Yeah, 10 minutes.
Okay,
Concentration.
Yeah.
Oh, it's concentration, is it?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's every time I'm hit. I have to Constitution and then save against what?
Yep.
10 or half the damage, whatever's higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Good to know. What else are you doing? You've ran, you've laid hands, and you've cast a spell.
That's all I can do. So Lay of Hands was my actions. Shield of Faith was bonus action, so that's all I can do.
Oh! As you run forward, the goblin in front of you runs past the goblin that is sort of like staggering and staring at himself. Oh my. Not a fan of these dice, guys.
Yes.
And pulls out his sword from its scabbard. And he has a sword on each sort of hip. And the first sword he goes to pull out, he just somehow seems to let go, and his sword clutters to the ground behind him. And then he just sort of glances at his second sword and goes, "Huh?" before swinging it at you, and just banging it harmlessly against your shield.
It's but a scratch.
He rolled a nat 1 and a nat 2.
Oh, let's go. Let's
Yep.
go. I love it. I love it.
While this is happening, the goblin you had seen over by this pile of rocks started running towards Boswell. And it is now hang on, I mean my initiative order's gone. Okay. Which set of dice were you? You were this set of dice. This is very important business.
Yeah, making sure that you're using the right dice for us.
Of course, of course.
Where did my sheet go? Come back here. Right. I'm assuming a 24 and a 22 hit, Chase.
Yeah.
That is 4 slashing damage plus 14 slashing damage.
Jeez.
That was a
Whoa.
natural 20, and he rolled a 6 on a d6.
So that's 18, that's 8.
Yep.
That
And
is.
while this is happening, this goblin's ran up next to you, Dracomir, and has
No
swung his
worries.
blade straight at you with a 20 to hit. Does 20 hit?
Oh, just
Just hits. What's your AC?
19.
God damn. Wait, how? That's freaking high. Oh, you got +1.
So I've
Yeah,
got
you
plus
haven't-
1 because of a feat, I think.
Yeah.
Or no,
You
feature,
got something.
class feature, and then it was shield as well. So, yeah.
Okay, his second attack does not hit.
I'm playing
I
with
failed on the concentration save too.
I'm
You
playing
failed
with
on
my
your
new metal
concentration
D20.
Yeah, I rolled a 2, so 2 plus 3 is 5.
Okay, so Boswell, you feel you feel the magic around you evaporate into the air as you watch Dracmir get hit. So lose your bonus for whatever the spell was.
Should have faith.
Should have failed, that's right.
basically.
And you take 3 slashing damage.
That's
Dracmir.
nothing.
All right, Ivar, your go.
Yay! I'm gonna roll to hit him again. I tried rolling the metal dice, but it makes like a really unhealthy thunking noise, and it doesn't roll
so
very
does-
far. It doesn't roll very far either. So we'll go with the what the?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. So there's some sort of beast in.
I'll just roll my
Purple.
cat dice again, because that seems to be a good roller. That is a what is that? That's always a good sign. 12.
12 does not hit.
Damn. Okay.
You swing your sword at him again, and he just nimbly seems to get out of the way of your hefty blow. As you heave with effort, swinging your giant greatsword at him. Okay, Boswell, your turn.
Lovely. I've got the revolver now. I'm going to keep shooting this guy.
Which guy?
The guy I've already shot.
Is that clean line of sight? Does line of sight play too much?
Depends on how you want to play it.
I would say Drachma is not that fucking big. You can go for it. If it was a larger creature, I'd say maybe you can't, but Drachma is not 5 foot wide.
27.
Oh yeah.
27 hits.
Oh, that's a really bad roll. That is 6 damage.
All right, you unleash another round from your revolver at the goblin hiding, standing next to his friend. As you do that, he actually sees you pull out. He sees you like notch your words. He sees you bang, and as you do that, he grabs the goblin in front of him and sort of pushes it in front of himself, so that goblin absorbs the bullet and the force of which hits him for how much damage?
6.
6. And that goblin just like collapses to the ground, still breathing, but barely.
Well, he could do that.
He can do that.
Mm.
What a prick.
Man, I need
Big
to be
goblin.
level 5. Because then I can shoot him
Uh,
again.
Drachma, you'll go.
All right, we're gonna
Making
wallop
sure you're counting your bullets, Boswell.
this guy, the same guy that Boswell's been shooting at. So we are going to 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Oh, damn. Dang.
All right, so you bring your sword down, and it just sort of glances off his arm. It glances off. I'm not wording well tonight. Sorry, guys, but just sort of hits his armor and bounces off harmlessly. Okay.
That's all I can do.
No worries. That won't hit. Turn. I'm assuming your AC is pretty good. No, I'm assuming 14 does not hit.
Me?
Yeah, you, Jackman.
Yeah, no. No.
The goblin to your side reaches down and pulls his other scimitar from where he dropped it on the ground and tries to like swipe you with one in each hand, and both of them sort of just graze against your heavy shoulder pads, and you feel like a bit of force on them, but you don't take any damage, and it's not too scary situation. This fella here now runs up next to Boswell and pulls out his scimitar, and then oh, hang on, I need the llama dice.
Dun, dun, dun.
Natural 20.
Oh no.
I told you it was a bad omen.
And then he rolled a 1 on the d6. So you take 4 slashing damage, Boswell.
Jeez.
Has anybody else been critically hit yet?
No. Oh, yes.
Ivar got critically hit by a druid, didn't he? A dryad?
Didn't this goblin just roll a crit on me as well?
Yeah, he did. While this is all going on, by the way, you're scuffling around, you're fighting out some goblins. You hear a bit of a scuffling on the castle roof as you see a figure leap off the roof of the castle and gently
die.
start. No, he's not. He's not dying.
So no wizard is jumping off the
You see
roof.
the soul rise up to heaven.
Is this where you want to jump off,
Yeah,
Exxon?
yeah, that sounds good.
All right. You see you hear first a grunt of effort. Yeah, as Exxon leaps off of the wreckage of the roof. I'm trying to think of words and they're failing me. And his cloak billowing around him starts floating gently towards the ground. Exxon, what would you
And then
like to
trips
do?
and face plant.
No, he is. We've discussed this. He is used feather falling, whatever it's called.
And then I can do like another spell, right?
Yep, you can.
So
I'll
just-
let you do for it.
Cast a firebolt to this goblin next to Drachmir.
This one? Okay. Why does it say Drachmir on his name?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Why? What?
Oh,
Drachmir, get off my goblin!
Huh?
I think
Drachmir,
he's
get off my
hovering
goblin!
it. He's hovering it, that's why.
Right here.
Okay, so you're shooting this guy with a fireball. All right, roll to hit.
I think it's bugged.
Wait, I didn't do the right dice.
Yeah, a d20 plus your modifier on the
24.
that hits.
18 plus 6, yeah.
Roll damage.
That's the D6. Right. Oh, no, D10.
Yeah, it's a d10 and it has. Yeah, so your d20 had 6 to hit, and it's a d10 damage.
Yeah, 5.
5. As you're floating gently down towards the ground, you unleash a firebolt. The goblin sort of raises his head up to look at you, and just sees this ball of fire coming forth towards him, and it hits him into the chest, and just goes straight through him, and you can see a burning hole where his heart used to be, and he just collapses to the ground.
Nice.
Disgusting.
Man scorpioned him.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna write dead, so their bodies stay there, but I don't have to get rid of them. Okay, after that, the goblins sort of flurry around a bit, actually. They startle at seeing one of their members just get eviscerated. And the goblin over at Ivar sees Ivar distracted. Ah, fuck!
What?
The dice slipped out of my hand. So I'm not accepting that roll.
Just because it's a bad one.
No, it was a natural 20.
Oh.
And then it rolled on the floor, and I picked it up with my foot. swings his sword at you while you're distracted, and you just have enough time. You see him out of the corner of your eye, and you pull your body away from the blade's path, and it just passes harmlessly past you. All right. The goblin over near you, Drachmir,
Mhm.
is
Misses.
not having a good day. He
Yeah.
swings his two swords down on you again, hitting your shoulder pads and just pong, pong, as they glance off your heavy shoulder pads and don't seem to have too much impact on you. Alright, it is now Ivar's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna activate Crimson Right and use my blood to set my sword on fire.
Alright, roll your d4.
I need to
damage?
roll a d4 for my damage against me. Which one's the d4? One of these ones.
It'll be the triangle. The triangular prism. Triangular prism? Triangular
That's a
prism.
1.
Right, you take 1 damage.
Sick.
And then I'm gonna try to hit this guy again, which is...
So far there's been 3 successful hits.
does a 20 hit?
20 does hit, yes.
Okay, then I need to roll... I need to roll... Damn it.
You roll 2d6 plus a d4 plus 4, I believe.
Yes, 2d6.
2d6 and a d4 plus 4.
You're a d6, you're a d6. That's 5 damage.
From 2d... Wait, you get a plus 4 to it.
Oh, yeah,
That's
right.
physically not possible. You're rolling 3 dice.
It's 9 damage.
So you rolled 2d6. What did you roll?
2 2s and a 1.
Okay, I'm saying this, it doesn't matter. Your great sword, the goblin, shocked at you having escaped its blow. Its sword is still sort of arcing down as you bring your sword around and just cleave its head straight from its shoulders. You did 9 damage, didn't you?
Yep, including the 5
Alright.
damage.
He is dead. His head falls off to the side of his body.
Let's go.
At this time, Ivar, you just cleave the guy's head straight clean off. You hear a cry in the distance of gluttural scream as another goblin appears on the edge of your vision and starts running in. And he grabs a javelin. Javelin? Why did I say it like that? Javelin from his back and just throws it at you over the corpse of his friend where he was once standing. And the javelin sort of falls short a bit and actually lands just inside the mouth of the decapitated head in front of you.
Nice throw.
Natural 1, baby.
Good throw, bro.
And at the same time, Boswell, you hear the gluttural sound coming from behind this ruined tower as another goblin appears and starts running towards you. That's rough terrain. There. Boswell, your turn.
Well, considering this guy's in melee, I'm gonna have to swap to sword and shield,
Yep.
and then go for the stabby.
Alright.
What the heck is that? I think that's a 6, so that'll be an 11.
11 does not hit.
Oh, rip Boswell.
Boswell's
Shall
not
we
having
miss?
much fun. Drachma, your
Alright,
turn.
Me? Oh, lovely. I'm gonna square up to this guy and whack him.
Alright. Roll to hit.
Haha! 25.
That hits. Roll damage.
That's better. Where's my D8? That would be 10 damage.
Your sword, like, cleaves into his flesh and he just like just collapses around the blow, falling to the ground. He is still
Beautiful.
breathing,
Oh,
but it's very shallow. You can hear like a.
nice. As I do that, I want to shout to the mage, be like, help the big guy.
Does the mage want to respond?
I just grunt. I'm like,
All right.
for now.
Just a grunt.
Okay.
Love it. Ooga booga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it is back to the goblin near you, Jeremy. Raises his sword at you and swipes with a 23,
Yeah, that might hit.
dealing 4 slashing damage to you.
Stop, not the hippo.
I swear these llama dice are actually just cracked, man.
You got weighted dice.
A natural 20, and then it was an 18. Natural 18.
Hey, look, maybe it is weighted dice.
Honestly, could be. Exxon, your turn.
All right, I'll move. No, I won't move. Well, actually, yeah, I'll move a little bit, like just partially here.
Do you want to like shout something to the party that you've just arrived in the middle of a combat with?
No, not yet.
They all know you're there, dude. They saw you.
Yeah, but I'm
descend from the
mysterious.
heavens.
I'm
He threw a
mysterious.
fireball through one of the goblins. It's
Yeah.
okay.
You could have come up with like a
outside.
witty one-liner or something.
An enemy of our enemy is our friend.
We
And I'm-
discussed strong silent types.
Not just yet. I'm
That's
Still-
fine. Don't worry about it. Do
Okay.
your action. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I want to cast magic missile, and then do.
At which target?
So out of the 3 missiles, I want 2 to be the one near Drachmir, the goblin near Drachmir, and then the one at the goblin near. What's his name?
This is
Boswell.
Drachmir.
Yeah. So
that's
2 at Drachmir.
no.
Yeah.
2 at Drachmir, 1 at Boswell.
Yeah.
I'll just reiterate, you've just seen Drachmir like cleave this guy and he's on the ground barely breathing.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll get him.
Alright,
Okay.
2 to that guy.
I told you to help the big guy. We'll get him. I'm good at handle.
He hasn't shot his magic missiles yet. Alright, I've rolled a hit 3 times.
Okay.
Wait, is it roll to hit 3 times or is it roll to hit once, Jeremy?
It depends on the level. It'd be whatever the spell
2.
says.
That's level 1. It just says. Do you actually get a roll bonus?
A dart deals 1.
1d4 plus 1 is your damage. You don't get a hit bonus.
Mm.
No, yeah, magic
No,
missile
he
just hits
does.
as far as
He most certainly does get a hit bonus. It's whatever his spell attack is.
Magic
Oh,
missile.
okay.
Magic missile just hits, doesn't it?
Nope. Rolled a hit per missile. I'm pretty sure.
What's his
not
spell
sure about
bonus?
It should be on his character sheet. It'll be
Plus 1.
whatever his spellcasting ability is. So it'd be
Oh, plus
intelligence.
6 to spell attack.
Oh, plus 6.
Plus 6, yep.
And that's for each
So
missile.
roll 3d20 with plus 6. You can roll, if
Yeah.
you want, Blair, you can roll on this site. If you click dice,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can add a d20 and add 6. It's on up the top left. I have just, something went wrong with Albert. Is that just me?
Yeah, 3 glowing darts at level 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that much. I was asking if it was every turn. Okay, so you rolled a 15, a 16, and a 12. So that's 18 at its lowest. All 3 of them hit.
Mhm.
Your first 2 orbs smack into this goblin, and his shallow breathing just stops. So he was on 1 HP, so the damage doesn't matter. Roll to hit this guy with 1d4 plus 1.
Mm-hmm. Hang on, chat.
We're not the
Yeah.
chat.
Hang on, chat. Let me clean this up. Hang on, chat. 1 plus 1, 4. Yeah, 1.
So 2. So you can actually add your bonus modifier to it. When you click on it, you see. Well, how do you do it? If you see the plus or minus, you can roll. That's
I
just you
see.
re-rolled again. If you
Yeah.
scroll down, yeah, there's hide roll, there's bonus, there's stuff like that. So you rolled 2 damage to the goblin over near Boswell, who is goblin number 1. All right, your orb slams into his chest, and he sort of lets out a bit of a screech. at being hit from afar with a glowy orb of orbiness. What color is your orbs?
Purple.
Purple orbs.
Mhm.
Alright. Cool. Let me get initiative back up. It is Dead's turn. Okay, let's skip Dead's turn. Drakmir, the guy near you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this dice.
Good.
Swings his sword. Just he hasn't learned his lesson. Shoulder pad, shoulder pad. Bonk, bonk, straight off you, and you just stare at him like.
I thought guy near
I'm
him
gonna
was
get more
dead.
keys later. No, this
Love it.
guy.
Wasn't this guy dead already?
Oh, this guy's dead as well. Actually, you're right. This guy's dead too.
Yeah.
He doesn't swing anything at you. He's fucking dead too.
Yeah, Exxon just killed him.
I didn't change his name. It doesn't matter. He didn't hit anything. Okay, then it goes to Ivar actually.
Yes. Which I'm going to respond by. Sure. I'm gonna run up and hit the one next to Boswell.
So,
Right.
if you have to make an attack roll or a saving throw from a spell, it actually states it in the spell description, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So for magic missile, which actually doesn't say anything about an attack roll or saving throw, wouldn't that automatically hit, Jeremy?
Good question. I don't know anything about magic missile.
Because I've always known magic missile to be like the one spell that always hits. Let me find it again. I'll read you the description.
Each dart hits a creature of your choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the heck? Attack save
Yeah,
none.
yeah.
Yeah, no, they auto hit. What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
I just looked it up. Magic missile always hits without a saving throw.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've
No,
never.
okay, we'll remember that.
I've never used.
Sorry,
it.
I was,
Makes sense
I was just
considering
trying
it's
to
a spell.
find out where the information was in the player's handbook.
Well-
Because I've got that here to roll my dice on.
Well, no, it doesn't make
Yep.
sense
Cool.
because it's a spell.
Thank you
'cause
very much.
Most spells are hit or save. That'd be one of the few spells that aren't hit or
I-
save.
I think it's like the only attack spell that you don't have to actually roll or have someone make a save for.
Okay.
So, which is why it's such a great spell.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Yeah, and that's
one
probably
key
why it's a
benefit.
spell and not a cantrip.
Busting wizard over here.
Yeah.
Well, you've actually used 2 spell slots, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
'Cause you-
Sorry.
No, thank you for that. Honestly, if you find something out, just let us know.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, cool. It is Ivar's turn, wasn't it? You just
Yeah.
flying up and hit. Did you hit the guy?
I just rolled to hit. I rolled an 8. Plus 6 is 14.
I do believe that does not hit.
Jeez.
No, it doesn't hit. Yeah.
Okay.
These guys have leather armor, and this guy specifically has a shield on as well.
Oh, okay.
He's got a shield on one hander.
I
Scimitars. This guy
guess
has a shield
I've
on
just
one hander.
forfeited my turn.
Yep. Okay. This guy. As charges straight towards Boswell, and pulls out another javelin and just throws it at him with a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that might hit.
Which guy is this guy?
Sorry, not Boswell. Drakmir.
You just moved this guy. I was like, what the
yeah,
shit?
the guy runs at Drakmir. Sorry,
Yeah,
I got
that's
the
fine.
names wrong.
That's fine. Yeah. 20 hits, that's fine.
20 hits with 7 damage, please.
Ah.
I love how sad Jeremy sounded.
Everything hits me, man. My character's gonna
What's
be
your
dead.
AC?
At the moment,
Is but a
17.
scratch.
He's got the high.
Okay.
He's got one of the higher ACs out of us.
It's only
Yeah.
He's getting the crit.
Only because I've got
Every
a
time.
shield. My AC is normally 15.
This goblin over here sees, having witnessed the majesty of Exxon and his what appears to be a flying cloak for the goblin, shoots an arrow, notches an arrow in his short bow, and unleashes it towards the wizard with a 16 to hit. Yep,
That's
16
not
to
a
hit.
hit.
I'm not wearing any armor, so.
Okay, yep, that hits. That's right, you're a wizard, aren't you?
Yeah.
With 4 piercing damage to you, Mr. Exxon, as the arrow sort of lodges itself in your upper thigh.
Oh, fuck!
It is now Boswell's turn.
Nice.
Stay up. Do you have potions of healing?
Probably.
I do.
It's a bonus action.
Actually, we didn't discuss this, Blair.
Oh,
I
wait,
will
no,
let
is it?
you have a potion of healing in your item inventory because of your character backstory.
Okay, easy.
I'm gonna start with the stabby.
To add one of those.
But,
Alright, start with the
but
stabby
before I start with the stabby, I'm gonna stand here.
Alright,
Now
so you
I
roll
get
with
it.
advantage.
Now I get advantage, which is not gonna help because I rolled 2 9s, which is a 14.
No, unfortunately, this guy has an AC of 15, so that's 3 14s in a row.
And then as a
And you guys have not hit him.
then as a
Damn.
bonus action, I'm gonna drop second wind.
Oh.
I was second minute as a fighter, yep.
Oh, wow.
Ah, what about that?
That's only 2 hit points. Sorry, 2 on the dice, which is 4 hit points. That's Boswell's turn.
Wait, you rolled a 2 on a d10?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts.
Alright, it is Drachman's go.
Oh wait, this guy's dead.
That was epic.
What the? Yeah, those guys are both dead. This guy's dead. This guy's alive. This guy's
Oh.
alive.
5,
These
10,
two are alive.
15, 20, 25. No, I'm coming down to this guy. I'm gonna whack him.
Alright, whack him.
That is a 24.
You know what? Just somehow that hits.
Ah, gosh, darn it. That's a 5 damage.
5 damage? Alright.
Yep.
Your sword sinks into him. Why am I writing in green pen? Your sword sinks into his flesh
Great and
and
superior.
swipes straight through his upper shoulder. It is now this guy's turn, and he is sitting. He just sort of looks around at you guys and goes, huh? And then he decides
Dies
to
instantly from fear.
swipe again at. Oh, Greg got home. Good on him. At Ivar with a 14.
14 does not hit.
14 does not hit. And he looks as his blade just passes harmlessly in front of you, and he is running. And neither of you get a opportunity attack.
Boo!
He can disengage as a bonus action.
Little runt.
Yep, and he runs past this guy standing on the rocks with his short sword. Short bow? Whatever it is, drawn.
Okay.
Short bow. It is now Exxon's turn.
Sorry. Could I move in between these guys and then shoot a file up to the goblin over
Yep.
here?
Yep, you
Between
can
these
do
two?
that. You can definitely do that.
Let's fucking go. Okay, it's a hit.
Let's go. Is
Plus 6, 24.
You know what? Somehow that hits, Matt.
Let's freaking go lowest. And then for damage, 10.
Your firebolt just he's got his bow drawn and he's like notching an arrow and he just sees this firebolt come at him and he unleashes his arrow and the arrow just burns up in the fireball as the fireball breaks through it, continues at him, burns through his bow and just whoop hits him in the chest as he collapses down to the rocks.
It's getting hot in here, guys.
Alright, your character says it's getting hot in here. Anybody want to respond? Exxon has just exclaimed, "It is getting hot in here, guys."
What'd you say? Huh? What'd you say? I'm still half deaf.
Alright,
Should
I
we
thought it was your
do
turn.
that?
You were never even half deaf. You're fine.
It was a 4 out of 10.
That's not half deaf. That's like
It's close enough.
my ear tingles a bit.
I can get
I
to
don't know,
him. Time
Can
to
get
try
to
and
him,
hit
yes.
him. Which I'm just gonna roll it on D&D Beyond for this one.
Roll it on owlbear so I can see it immediately.
16.
That hits.
Okay. Funny
Your physical
damage.
dice aren't working for you, are they?
My green
Uh,
dice is working for me.
No, my physical dice weren't letting me hit anything, so I'm
Fair
gonna
enough. 2d6
So this-
plus 4 plus a d4 plus 4.
roll a D4. 1 second.
Chase, I'll put it this way: you cannot not kill him.
Oh, well, it was 13 anyway.
He has 5 hit points. Your blade on fire. Just, how do you want to do it? Actually, I'll let you describe it. This guy was fairly strong, so
He's like mid running away, isn't he?
yeah, he's mid running away. You just ran him down. You chased up the.
Can I like cut him in half while he's like running, so his legs like end up running ahead of him?
Sure. The goblin is. You chase after this goblin, and he's just running away. As you do so, you bring your sword down in a diagonal swiping motion straight through his body, and his legs sort of just keep going a couple of meters, and his torso just sort of like plops to the ground with a very wet noise. As blood starts leaking out of it. And
Like
that guy is dead.
I'm imagining his like legs just going and then stopping and then doing like that half turn of like, wait, where'd the rest of me go? And then collapsing.
I'm not gonna lie, I was tempted to have his torso like turn around midair and just be like, what the fuck? But didn't. Okay, it is the only guy who is not dead's turn.
Come at me, bro.
Alright, you do not want him to come at you.
Yeah, I prefer
That's
he
a
kept his
20.
pants on.
And that's a 22.
It's fine. I can
That's
take
about
a hit.
you. That is 10 slashing damage and 7 slashing damage.
Yeah, maybe I can't take a hit.
His swords, he obviously saw this guy. He did not aim for your shoulders. He aimed for like the crook underneath your heavy shoulder pads and slices into your arm. And he brings down his other sword and slices into your other arm as you collapse to the ground.
That is a low blow.
He then just steps over you and just growls at the other guys in front of him and starts running towards them.
This guy's got some adrenaline, man.
Yeah, basically. Boswell, your turn.
Alrighty, Boswell is going to do the only thing Boswell can do, and that is.
And that is?
No, I'm not going to put my gun back out. I'm just going to run down here with my shield.
Alright, you run in front of him with your shield. He's running at you. You see him running at you, and you're like, "Fuck it, I'm a hippo," and you just like start running towards him.
Yeah, shield.
I'm half envisioning that you start galloping on all feet, but
No, I just got shield in front. I'm
on all
going to stick
fours,
the
but-
sword beside the shield and just run straight at him and try and stick him.
Okay, righto.
I'm not going to stick him though. That's a 9.
yeah, you do not hit him. His adrenaline, he sees you running at him, but he's not overwhelmed by his adrenaline. He sort of like dodges out of the way as you run past. Are you running past?
No, I was just going to like run at him and try and just impale
And then
him
run
on my
at him
sword.
and then try and like pummel him with the shield. Okay, right. It is now Dracmere. Please roll me a death saving throw.
No. It doesn't help when I roll it off the desk.
Re-roll it.
Oh!
Off the desk.
I rolled with a different dice, and I regret my decision.
What did you roll?
A 1.
Oh,
That means you have 2 death saving
yeah,
throws.
2 fails.
That is correct.
Wow.
2 fails. Alright.
Boswell's not going to be the first death.
Exxon, your turn, buddy.
It's fine. I have backups.
I'll just move to the side and throw another fireball at him. But
Sorry, where were you? Try and stay within.
sorry.
Sorry,
Can I throw it from where?
You can be here, even.
Oh, now I see the
Here.
green. Yeah. No, that's perfect. And then I'll just throw another fireball at him.
All right, roll a hit. My guy just rolled a nat 1 on a death saving
6.
throw.
15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
Guys- Do I still roll for damage or no? Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. Your fireball goes wide.
No.
He's running, and you try and predict his trajectory, and you just get it a little bit wrong. Goes straight past his face as he's running towards Boswell. Ivar, it is your turn. Ivar.
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were still here.
Thinking. Because
Sink him.
You can do the Baldur's Gate. Just yeet a health potion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, does
Look at you
Splash still heal?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I have no idea about D&D.
going like that is difficult terrain, would it?
I would say if you go like that, it's difficult terrain. So I would say
I think with splash on
you
potions.
get to there. If you go one,
I can get to here.
you could get to here. If you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'd give you here.
Sure,
Yeah,
I'll take
here.
it. And I'll try and hit the goblin again.
Alright, try and hit the goblin. How does splashing work with potions, Jeremy? Does it have to be drunk?
It'd be entirely DM's discretion. I do not believe it was included in the rules or mechanics, to my
I
my
will
knowledge,
say that
it
if you
was-
throw a health potion, it will heal at least 1. It'll be rolled with disadvantage because it pulls around on the ground around them.
Because my understanding of potions was I had to be drunk to do anything.
Okay, fair. Yeah, that does make sense.
Splash was
Those-
added for.
Yeah, they roll to
Baldur's Gate.
catch the potion for themselves.
If they're unconscious, hell no.
My guy's unconscious on the ground. No.
That's true. Can he
Yeah.
catch it with his unconscious body
Because the whole thing is that's why it always
in the teeth?
that's why it takes an action to give a potion to an unconscious creature because you have to force them to swallow.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
I rolled a 17.
That hits.
Okay. I need a D4. Where's a D4?
You roll 2d6 plus a d4.
I need a D4 to roll. 10 damage.
How do you want to do this? This guy had 10 HP.
Huh.
He had been hit. What? I don't know. I think Drachmir might have hit him. Drachmir, have you hit this guy?
Once with like 5.
Yeah, I have him down as losing 5 hit points. So
Yeah. Yes. That the math checks out.
yeah.
Considering I remember dealing 5
How do I
damage.
want to do this?
Hell, your sword's still on fire. You just cleaved another goblin in half. Are you angry at your friend Drachmir no longer being able to consume cheese because he's nearly dead?
What's with his cheese addiction anyway?
You'll figure it out. You'll learn. You'll learn.
Don't ask.
That's twice now cheese has been brought up.
Jackman's body sits up. Did you say cheese?
What the fuck?
I'm gonna cleave his head in a brilliant show with all the flames sputtering about.
You're cleaving his head from his body, or are you bashing the sword into the side of his head and making him go boom against the wall somewhere?
Let's cleave his head from his body. I'm gonna cauterize the neck wound as I go through.
Alright, your greatsword comes down in a slice and just cleaves straight through his neck like a hot knife on butter. And blood sort of spurts out for a bit before the flames catch, lighting his neck on fire as the wound closes shut, and his head just rolls onto the floor. Alright, well done. You have defeated all of the goblins.
Do I have to make another death saving throw, or do they have enough time to?
I'm pretty sure he stabilizes. Outside
No,
of
you don't-
combat.
No, he needs
I
to.
think he needs help to stabilize.
He
Sorry,
can't-
I don't know why I just rotated you like that. I'm sorry.
He keeps rolling.
I would
unless we
say
stabilize
it's
him.
very recent. I would say you don't have to make one. Assuming they get to you. If they don't want to get to you, then I'm going to make you make one.
I'll get him. I'll get him.
If it had been like a little, if it had been like a little while since you'd gone down, maybe then. But since
Oh,
it's
no, you
been
do
one
anything to pick him up.
round, you have to
You
roll a
use
medicine
a
check,
help
I think.
action? Oh, I don't know.
He can stabilize you with a medicine check, can't he?
Isn't it an action? I can
What is it?
use action help.
Well, yeah, sure, go for it.
I use my action help.
Is action help the right thing?
I have
I
no idea,
believe
honestly.
so.
I would
Yeah, I
say
mean-
roll. You're not in combat, so I don't think action would be too applicable here. I would just say roll a medicine check. See how well you can stabilize him.
Okay.
Don't you dare roll a nat one.
It is.
If you roll a nat one, then we know that this world really does not want me.
It's
here.
11. Shush.
Okay, you get him up. You sort of pull him. You run over. You slap his face a little. You pull out some cheese from your backpack, wave it in front of his nose, and he sits up with a bolt. I roll a d4 for healing.
Cheese again.
I was gonna wake myself up and be like, did I hear cheese?
He smelled the cheese.
All right, these guys are all dead on the ground. You see the figure of Exxon with his majestic beard, sort of looking around, observing you guys.
I'm taking that cheese, by the way.
The cheese? I don't have any cheese.
No, not you. I've waved cheese in front of his nose.
Oh,
It's all yours,
You
mate.
can add some.
It's on.
What type of cheese? What type of cheese would you have, Ivor?
I guess just whatever cheese was left.
Are you
over from
eating
the
it or are you
table.
adding it to your inventory, Jackman?
I'm eating it.
Okay.
He's just gonna eat it out of my hand before I can
Yeah,
react.
I take it out and I'll.
Okay, you know what? Roll that d4 for healing.
Yeah. Yeah, this is good cheese.
It's very good cheese.
It's
If
good
in
at
close
cheese.
proximity with Ivar's greater healing potion, maybe a little bit spilt on it or something.
Another 3. We'll take it.
All right.
Oh, I come over here and I wanna loot these two.
Okie dokie. You see not too much actually on them. This fella, however, does have 2 javelins on his back still.
Sure, we'll take them.
His sword and shield don't look like much value. But this guy has a rather nice looking silver scimitar.
Anyone want a scimitar? Anyone want a scimitar? I'll leave it. No one
I
wants a
figured
scimitar.
Boswell would go for it. Sound like something Boswell could use.
I've just looked it up. It is not a magical silver scimitar. Because apparently there's a weapon called a silver scimitar which does an extra d6 damage every time it's used. So it's not that. It's
Is
just a little
Boswell
bit
here?
fancy.
Yeah, Boswell's here.
Is Boswell here or is Boswell getting drunk?
Oslo, you want a scimitar?
he just drank something.
No, scimitar is not my thing.
Yeah,
That's a different accent.
Yeah, the cowboy seems to be gone from the accent.
He's put on like a bit more ethnic. He's got a bit more
I'm gonna-
ethnic for some reason.
It had
Where's it going
it
wrong?
had the nice deep tones. It just didn't have the cowboy. I need to find the cowboy.
Have you been drinking out of your stein?
No, I'm about to fill it up though.
I was going to say maybe that's what you need to do.
I
I'm
needed-
eating some Coke Oreos.
I needed some
Oh,
caffeine first because I've been asleep all afternoon.
I'm 2 cokes down.
Sorry, you're what down?
2 cocaine.
Cans?
Oh, okay.
Coke cans?
Cocaine.
Coke cans?
Cocaine.
Oh, the Mexicans make that one.
Whatever. We'll go with that one. Darkman kneels down and just.
I should probably introduce myself. I'm just standing here.
Yeah, I'm kind of like waiting for you to do something.
Oh, he started looting shit, man.
I'm going to go over and
Yeah, right.
this guy.
Yeah, I'm.
That guy's naked, bro. He got nothing on him.
I'm walking over and looting these guys.
I thought you guys needed a hand. It seemed like some trouble was aloof. About even. Have you found any like magical scrolls nearby? Perhaps I'm on the hunt. Or knowledge.
No, we
Is that the voice
haven't.
you're going with, Mr. Exxon?
What?
Is that the voice you're going with, is it?
Not yet. So figure it out.
Yeah, don't worry. I figured it out, and the voice comes and goes.
All right, Boswell. Sorry, Boswell. Drachma, you find 26 silver pieces in this goblin's like pouch. It's very close to his genitalia, so you're checking him well. 26 silver
26.
pieces.
Done.
And you know what's for the sake of it? 67 copper.
Ah, lovely. 67. I could just type this in, but instead I'm going to rapidly click the up arrow.
Ugh. All right, so you're back to talking about Exxon. Who's asked about the scrolls?
Yeah. I'm up delving these ruins for some ancient knowledge. freaking awesome knowledge.
We haven't seen any scrolls or anything of the sort. The help was welcome, though.
Of course. Was you guys going further in?
No, we've just been through this crumbling keep in search of some knowledge ourselves. We seem to have found what we were looking for, though, and are planning on returning to. Give me 2 secs while I look at my notes.
Ebonshire.
The small town of Ebonshire, where we've been investigating some murders for the time being.
I just threw up in my mouth.
I see. Can I come with you for your travels for the time being, just so I can find some more knowledge of myself?
Who is singing in the background, and what are they singing?
You're welcome to journey back to town with us.
Yes, I
Surely
have,
there'll be something there for you.
I have no qualms with that. I mean, we already have the lizard man following us. He seems to have invited himself along, so the more the merrier, I suppose.
I want to put my arm around him and be like, "Welcome, friend," and then offer him a mushroom.
I decline the mushroom. I don't think I want to eat anything exotic just yet.
I have a crestfallen look at my face and I put the mushroom away. Okay.
Alright, and put the mushroom away. How many of those did you have?
He's got like 3 on him.
3, okay.
I'm going back for more.
Oh, no.
If you can find them.
Gosh darn it.
Alright, so Exxon, sorry. You introduced yourself, you said you were looking for scrolls, and you asked to come along?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to travel back to town with us.
Just until I find something that elutes my eye.
No worries. Your adventure here has been a bit of a bust.
Oh.
So you have nothing else to do. You've
Mm.
saved some friends. You're going along with them. Alright, you guys
As
are
I'm a
leaving the area?
wanderer.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I just want to loot this last guy. Just
Oh
in
my
case-
fucking
yeah.
god.
We get rid of one loot whore and we pick up another.
Hey, look. I've got no defense for myself. If there's nothing, there's nothing.
I mean, every group needs its
No
loot
stone
whore.
unturned.
Every group needs its loot whore. The D&D party's not complete without it.
Is that
No.
true? Is that a real saying?
I myself adhere more to the murder hobo lifestyle, but, to each their own.
Yeah.
You...
You don't have to give me anything.
Oh, I'm giving you something.
Okay, done. Mushrooms?
You pull out from this dead goblin,
Yep.
the one who had knocked you out. You search him thoroughly. You pull out 3 rusty forks, a small sack of turnips, a wicker cage holding a pet beetle, and the smallest pair of home-knitted socks you have ever seen.
So I'm just rifling through, throw it away, throw it away, throw it away. Throw it away. Move on.
You don't want the socks?
Nah.
Alright.
You don't want
I'm
the-
surprised he didn't keep the beetle.
Yeah, you don't want the beetle?
Why would I want a beetle?
Because it's a beetle, I don't know.
I don't know, it seemed like up Druckman's alley.
There was also a bottle cork in there.
Waterfall?
Oh my god, he's gonna take that, but nothing else.
Nah, I'll leave it.
Bag of shiny buttons.
Yeah, okay, I'll take the shiny buttons.
Alright, add a bag of shiny buttons to your
I
inventory.
feel like this goblin had a story behind him and we just slaughtered him.
I don't know, what gave it away? The tiny, tiny pair of socks?
Nah, it was the cork. That's what got me.
He's just an alcoholic dad.
He's walking around with socks and a bag of buttons.
Bag of
This was interesting.
shiny buttons.
Actually, I do have a question for you, Boswell. How were you injured? I don't remember.
The suits of armor.
Yeah, but you guys slept in the beds after that.
don't think he
oh
slept very
no,
well.
the trap chamber.
Oh, that's right. You got hit in the hand.
Yeah, he kept triggering it and it kept hitting him.
Yep.
I don't know, I got hit by everything last session.
All right, you guys are heading off.
Alright, I'm done now.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh,
Adios, amigos.
Ooh, I've got vision.
You do have vision. That's something you shouldn't have vision of. Let me turn off that vision.
No. Yeah, I'll dial back up a little bit.
Because I don't know if you're going there or not. Although it might have given something a little bit away. Whoa, hang on. Smoke inspector's changed. Fuck.
Yeah, I have vision too, just FYI.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know how to disable. I don't know how to. It's changed. Okay, now do you have vision?
Oh, let me zoom back out.
Yeah, if I go near it, doesn't go off anymore.
Cool.
No.
You guys, if you look at the general map, you guys start adventuring forth again. How are you traveling? You've just exited
Oh, I need to get up the map again.
Crumbled Keep.
Yeah,
Hang
fine.
on, actually, I have an idea. I now have enough storage space that I can actually just put it on the friggin' thing. Let me look through this. Let me look through my... Where's my Arcwyn? Where is Arcwyn? Where is Arcwyn?
I don't
Here is
know.
Arcwyn.
I don't know.
Alright, you guys... That is not big enough. Alright, it's uploading.
I'm waiting for it to just go entire screen.
Okay, if you zoom out now, you can see Arcwyn, the map of Arcwyn.
I can see a big blue box.
See
Can you not
blue
see the
box.
map of Arcwyn up here?
No, I see
No.
a blue. I see just a blue box.
Big blue box.
you
We don't
don't
have
have
vision of it.
Do you see anything?
Uh,
No,
blue
big
box.
blue box.
blue gridded
You
box.
do now, though.
Mm.
Do you see this up here? Oh, no, sorry, it hasn't uploaded yet. Did you guys see these maps when you didn't have vision? Could you
Which
see the map
maps?
you were on when you didn't have vision?
No.
Yeah.
This one.
We
Some of
could.
them?
We could. Oh, there. It
Oh,
is.
I see it now.
Okay, you can see the map of Arcwyn now.
Yes.
It's loaded
I
in.
think my internet shit itself while I was uploading that. Alright, so for Blair's perspective, you are currently here on the crest of Cinder Peak Mountains. You are at the Crumbled Keep, and you have just exited.
Oh.
How would you guys like to travel? Would you like to follow the path? Would you like to...
Yeah, I guess we go back down the path.
Yeah, the path seems to be the smartest way to travel.
Alright, you guys travel along the path. Who is leading the party? What's the party order of traveling?
Not me.
I will go first. I am big, strong, healthy man.
Alright, so what's the party order here?
We'll go second.
I
So
suppose.
it's Ivar,
I suppose I will go last.
Drakmir,
That was my
and then
plan.
Exxon, who isn't quite trusted enough yet, so he's in the middle.
Well,
And
no,
then
I
as well.
it was more squishy little human.
Fair enough. Ivar and Boswell, roll me perception checks, please.
Perception.
Actually, no, you've been failing me. Let's bring the other dice back out.
17.
Wow, you're no better.
Nice.
Perception.
So, what's your guys' main quest right now? So, something about murders?
11.
Yes. There was some poisonings in town and we're dealing with it.
Poisonings, I see.
Poisoning, to be precise.
Yes. Were you asking that in character, Black?
Not necessarily.
I'm assuming it was. 'Cause I was going to let you guys talk about it. This is your conversation as you're walking down the road.
The way he was talking, I thought it was just Blair asking.
Yeah.
Well, this is a good conversation for your characters to have, guys.
Yeah, I'll just respond with we're dealing with some poisonings and poisoning in town.
Poisoning.
We've been hired by one of the farmers.
I see.
They roped me into it.
I'm sticking with it.
The lizard is confused and is following us.
He seems quite distracted.
Jeez!
We have.
Oh no.
He has a very low level of intelligence, as we have found out.
Let's see. Is he the muscle of the group, I assume? Or?
No, he's just something that things like to hit, which makes it easier for us.
His scaly hide is useful.
Could make it into some
Thank you, guys.
That and there's one more set of hands that help us to earn the coin, and one less set of hands we have to share it with.
Who cares about coin?
He doesn't have spending privileges anymore. He tried to give gold to bandits.
They asked for the gold!
He also doesn't seem to understand how currency works. So, you guys keep
At least
talking. I gotta find the voice again. It's gone.
Yeah. At least he's a pleasant soul.
He's friendly enough.
Alright, you guys travel along.
I was gonna ask Boswell a
Please.
question.
But I was just gonna roll you. Okay, ask Boswell a question.
Boswell, I noticed that ranged weapon of yours. What is it?
Well, let's just say that, if you, intend on living very long, you might want to forget you saw that. A lot of people kill for that sort of information. I try not to bring it out where I can, because it draws unwanted attention, but sometimes it's necessary.
I can respect that. I have secrets of my own.
Like a fucking flaming sword.
No one else has mentioned it.
You guys have secrets?
Roll me an investigation check, Jackman.
Oh no.
What's Drake doing?
Investigation, you said?
Yep.
The lizard doesn't see
16.
You can tell that their secrets don't seem to have too much to do with cheese.
Disinterested.
Why was that in question?
I don't know, but hey, look.
This cheese.
I just thought he might want some more information.
Oh.
That's hilarious. I love that.
Alright, you could leave the crumbling keep behind, and you travel across the dried out greenish yellow plains of the southwestern regions of the continent of Arcwyn. Sporadic forests, occasional wildlife off to the side, but throughout your day's journey, you don't see too much of anything really. You see the occasional wildlife. So it sort of look like some animals seem to be stock animals. Birds flying overhead, rolling plains of dried out grass, and you end up a little bit past these patches of forest here, and it's starting to get dark. Would you like to keep journeying, or what would you guys like to do?
I say we turn in for the night.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, some sleep would be very much needed, I think, after today's events.
Agreed. Seconded.
Alright, where would you guys you just on the road? Where would you guys like to set up camp? Somewhere around here.
So just off the road somewhere.
Just off the road somewhere this direction?
Yeah, is there anywhere we could be sort of like out of sight of the road, but not like just wandering?
Yeah,
into
nestled
the-
in some trees or whatnot.
Roll me a perception check.
Who?
Boswell, he's asking.
Oh,
Okay.
wow! I need new dice.
With advantage.
Well, you had a chance the other day.
That's gonna help.
Can I help? I've got the. I'm an outdoorsman. I can have a
Oh,
look.
okay, that's infinitely better. It's a 17.
Oh.
Yeah, so as you're looking around, Ivar's sort of like trying to look over your shoulder, but you're just too tall for him. You spot what appears to be a patch of trees not too far away. That looks like it could be a good encampment, covered from the road, except for the way in which you see in. But it looks like it could be a good spot to camp.
Over here, I think there is a spot that might provide us some modicum of cover for the night. At least to keep
Lovely.
us out of view of the road.
Right, if you guys can now find your characters. I have moved you all. This is obviously a bit more dramatized. The road's a bit further away. The forests are further away from the road, but I have to make it into a map, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright.
Lovely.
You
Yes.
guys, you're still on the road at this point. Your temporary hit points have now run out, Ivar, I think. Actually, no, they last until your next long rest.
Which we're
Yeah,
about to take.
lovely.
So.
Surely.
Well, I mean, that's if you want to take it.
Yes.
Right, you guys walk along. You see what sorts to be a bit of a faint path of something that's been a bit trodden on before. And as you guys enter into the clearing which Boswell had seen, you see a decrepit old campsite. It doesn't look too old, but it looks like there's been a bit of a scuffle here. The cart appears to be rummaged and ruined. The fire stomped out in the middle of the grounds. The tents are still up, clothes strung about as if they've been launched from the tents themselves. Dirty socks and shoes outside the tent. It looks like something might have been attacked during the night.
Does the campfire
well,
have some decent wood in it?
The campfire's got a couple of logs that are like half burnt, not fully burnt through. It has enough that you could quite easily start a fire there if you wanted, and there's plenty of
yeah,
other
cool idea.
logs around.
Can I make an investigation check on like the area? See if I can't spot anything.
Sure, roll me an investigation check. Hang on, you have advantage on certain things, don't you, with investigation?
I don't think I
Is
have
that
it yet.
related to...
Let me double check if I have it
Oh,
yet.
your investigation allows you to find obscure information or books.
My investigation
Oh,
is.
Fiends or undead? No, nothing here. Hunter's
No.
Bane, nothing here.
I rolled a 21. I don't have the other stuff yet.
So you rolled a natural 19.
Yes.
All right. You can see that there's marks where coming out of the tents. This appears to be like you investigate this tent first. You see some what appears to be crusted blood pooling out of the edge, and as you open the tent flap, you see there's a body inside this tent here
Okay.
of what appears to be some sort of guard or armored figure. You can see like his uniform collected neatly at the bottom of his bed. His travel clothes seem to be strung out on the ground beside him. His uniform's there. A weapon, a nice steel sword lays on top of them. And it looks like his throat was slit in his sleep.
Can I make a medicine check to see how long he's been dead for?
Oh, I'm not sure. Would that be medicine or would that be investigation?
Medicine sounds right.
Medicine?
Determine what killed the recently slain.
Yeah, go for it. Medicine check.
That is a 5.
Oof.
You can see that there's blood pooling underneath his neck, and it looks like his neck was slit. You're not sure what with.
Or how long.
Or how long, no. It does seem not too old. And you remember that you travelled this way recently and didn't see or hear too much, to be honest.
Hmm.
Oh, whoops.
We've got bodies here.
I
I can't tell you how long they've been dead for.
would like to investigate. I want to look at the armor and the uniforms I had on for insignias. Let's see if I can-
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
That is a 15.
You see that the armor actually has the sigil of Marindor on it. So the state in which you guys are currently in. It doesn't really have any identifying features for a town, per se. But the uniform looks pretty crisp and neat. You could almost assume that it looks a bit too clean. This uniform has not seen much action.
Yep.
Where does suspenseful music go? Wasn't
It likes doing it, don't it?
Be quiet.
Alright, the music's back. Is there anything else you guys would like to look for?
I'm not too good at this investigation stuff.
I want to look through their belongings, see if there's any like marching orders or like something like that. Try and find what these people were doing, considering they appear to be soldiers.
Yep. Roll me another investigation check.
Oh damn, that's a 6.
You look through his belongings and you find what appears to be a scroll. As you open it, this was just rested at the base of his uniform, really. And you can see it. What would you like to look for on this scroll?
I want like orders or like marching plans. Like considering they look military enough, I want to know like were they just wandering? Were they going somewhere in particular? Were they supposed to be like guarding a caravan? Like, I want to know what were they doing? Why were they here?
You see that there's actually orders. To quickly summarize, basically, that it's saying to go to the town of Ebonshire as a crime has been reported. And it's signed from. Sorry. I have his name. Where did his name go? It's signed from Hans, Mayor of Belfair. At the bottom. Marching orders to go to Ebonshire to investigate a murder that has been reported. And what appears to be a crudely drawn map at the bottom. And it's not quite as nice as the pristine quality map in which you have. And you can sort of understand how the soldiers might have taken a wrong turn and ended up somewhere they shouldn't have, such as this road.
Cool. I'm gonna pocket the marching orders.
Yep.
And turn to
Add
my
that to your inventory.
turn to my compatriots. It would seem that these here soldiers were on the march to Ebonshire on the order of Mayor Hans in Belfair. A crime had been reported. I would presume maybe the same one we're investigating. No idea why they were killed, but that's their marching orders.
Who are the orders from?
Mayor Hans of Belfair.
Hanns, if you guys would like to write that down. If you want to spell it properly. Hanns.
Let's see. Does anything else in the camp kind of like strike our eye?
Roll me an investigation check. While you do that, Jeremy, you need to turn up your Syrinscape, mate. You can't hear it on your stream at all. There should be like just gentle music playing in the background, like a harp.
Oh, I got an 8.
An 8. With an 8, you sort of look around. It doesn't appear to be too much else that you can really see. That's the only body in the camp. You see, like, disruption on the ground, where it looks like somebody might have been dragged from these other two tents. But they sort of end up somewhere near the fire, and from there you're not sure where they went. They might have been marched to their feet and drawn and quartered off somewhere to be killed or led somewhere else. There's nothing valuable left in the camp at all either.
Yeah. No, I ain't sleeping in that tent. I don't need a sleeping buddy, man.
I wanted to start a fire in this fire pit.
Alright, I'm assuming you got a flint in your.
I've got a tinderbox.
Yeah, you
I checked.
Check. The coals were not quite cold and catch alight quite easily.
We're not quite cold.
They were
Okay.
not quite cold. They were definitely not hot, but they were not quite cold.
Yeah.
Is it wise to set up camp here? Should we not move
I think
on?
a fire doesn't hurt either way.
This makes me feel uneasy.
Who's to say how attackers of these people won't come back?
That was a bit more ominous than it was supposed to be.
I was about to say, the music says otherwise.
Let out a loud gulp sound.
I'm not really nailing these sounds, I'll be honest with you. It says weird distant animals, so I was like, oh, it'd be like a bird chirping or something. No,
No.
it's fucking something just growling in front of you. You hear bird chirps off to the distance.
That's a siren.
Air raid!
So do we
I
want to
see.
stay here for the night or keep going?
I think it's best.
It's
we
not
move
as
on.
ominous as it sounds. I think I'm leading you a bit astray with the sounds here.
The attackers shouldn't come back, so we can at least stay safe for the night here.
So that's one vote for staying.
As you guys, as the fire is lit, actually, cloud cover has started to roll in over you. As the sun has essentially set at this point, the last wedges of sunlight are disappearing over the distant horizon. A gentle rain starts pitter-pattering onto the ground.
Ah, well, that's just great.
That doesn't sound like rain.
Why are there wildlife sounds? I just clicked raining.
That doesn't sound like wildlife. That sounds like some ghost.
That's what it is. It's called wildlife. That is not thunder. Okay, it is a bit thundery, I guess. You hear
thunderous
distant
voice.
thunder around you as the rain gets a little bit heavier.
Looks like the choice has been made for us.
Uh,
We better climb into some tents and get some shelter.
During the downtime while we're at camp, I want to continue studying the book on that language, trying to learn it, and also continue deciphering Osric's notes.
Alright, the others sort of climb into the two remaining tents. I don't know how they're doing it, but Drachmir's claimed this tent, Ivar's claimed it as well. It's big enough that it can fit you comfortably side by side.
let's go.
And Oswell, you sort of seek cover underneath a tree and just sort of watch the gentle embers of the fire battle against the tumultuous rain downpour. As the fire somehow seems to just somewhat stay burning as you read your notes and try and match symbols from Ozric's desperate writings to hang on, no, sorry, Osric didn't have. Osric had notes that led you to the crumbling keep.
Yeah, he had.
He had something to say.
You said he had notes, and like there were some of it was in those symbols. He had like
Yeah,
writings.
no, you're right. There is something cited. I need to find where I put that though.
Yeah, I'll say you can give it to me later.
So you,
I'm attempting to learn the language as well, but I also need to decipher his notes.
yeah, you're reading through the book, attempting to match symbols from the descriptions given within, and you did that for an hour or so.
And then I suppose I'll take the first watch and.
All right, roll me a perception check, please.
Which dice do I want to use?
Who would have seen this coming?
One of these days you will get attacked while you sleep. That's all I'm saying.
That's a 17 for perception.
Is that a threat or a promise?
Throughout the night, you don't really see too much. You're sort of focused on your book, enjoying the downpour of rain around you, the pitter-patter on the leaves above you, the gentle caressing flames of the fire that is staying just lit enough to give you a bit of warmth. And you hear a bit of rumbling just deeper in the forest behind you. Some scratching noises, gentle footsteps.
Like nothing coming towards us, just like general wildlife
Nothing
moving
coming
around.
towards you per se.
I suppose I just leave it be. I'll make sure I'm aware of it, but if it's not coming towards us, it's not a problem.
All right. Are you gonna wake somebody for watch, or?
Yes, I suppose I will wake Ivor for watch.
Yes. That's fair.
All right.
I don't need to measure anything. I'll just get it out.
You're not gonna roleplay waking him up? No, that's a bit.
Why would you go in the
okay.
tent with the body?
But okay, you know what? Bad luck. He's climbed in.
It's
You wake up
it's not
Ivor.
it.
You've been awake so long that you're half delirious at this point. You shake Ivor awake and just say, "Watch," and then you sort of walk on over to this tent, trying to get far away from Drachmir's snoring and Exxon's gentle breathing in the tent next to you. And it's escaped your mind fully, but you climb into this tent, just shutting it behind you, and wrap yourself in whatever sort of woolen blanket is there, not minding that you're lying in what is essentially a puddle of blood and cuddling up next to a slowly decaying body.
I mean, we would have our own bedrolls and shit. I'm not
Yeah,
sleeping
but you
in.
climbed into this tent.
Yeah, I'm
You
not
just
s-
didn't lay out your own
Alright.
bedroll.
I'm not sleeping in his tent, like in his bed.
But it's still, the tent isn't big enough to have two beds. It's just a nine. It's okay.
That's a pretty big tent, man. I mean, look at it.
Well, you're right. It's a pretty big tent.
It smells in there.
Okay, fine. You set up your own bedroll and climb on in, and throughout the night you tumble and turn, eventually ending up cuddling a decaying body in a pile of blood.
Some way or another, you were going to cuddle that dead body.
And you guys wake up. The rain seems to have gone. It is now
Yeah.
daytime.
We've all had a long rest.
You have all had a long rest.
Oh,
Alright, let's get my
Oswald's had a great one.
Oh. Lots of cuddles. in
Oswald
there.
wakes up and feels something cold, just touching gently on his hip, and he sort of shakes awake and turns towards it and goes, "Run!" And it's the hand of the dead soldier or guard that you discovered yesterday. He somehow put it on his hip during the night.
Are his eyes open?
His eyes are open, actually. Yes.
I just, just like close the dead man's eyes and just stare at him for a moment and just lamenting the loss of life and then just continue on.
Okay.
Ah.
All right, the three of you gather around the fire that Ivor. Have you kept this fire stoked overnight, or is it gone cold?
Sure, I've kept the fire going.
You kept the fire. You gather around the fire is the first thing you do, and you notice that Exxon climbs gently out of his tent, a little bit later than the rest of you, perhaps, but gathers around the fire as well.
What a lovely night.
I feel quite refreshed.
You seem to have slept better than the rest of us. The lizard wouldn't stop thrashing around.
Although I slept for most of the night, I think I smelled the cheese breath from my tent.
As you guys are talking, you notice some very sort of unsettling sounds and noises coming from within the forest behind you.
The hell's about to jump us, a velociraptor? What are those noises?
Roll me an nature check.
Sure, I'll roll a nature check. There's a 6.
Oi.
You, despite your vast time in the woods and forests, you don't quite
place it.
recognize the
Yeah.
animal call.
Something's making a ruckus in the woods.
Should we investigate?
It's not too important. We can continue on our way to town.
Yeah, I vote for going back into town.
Boswell?
Yes, we may as well continue on our way. There's no point in delaying.
Done. Sounds like a plan.
Okay, I guess we're gonna try and catch up with the fucking lizard. He's already leaving.
We're playing fetch with him, but the fetch is just the objective.
Run! Run! No, I am not running.
Alright, if you guys refer back to the actual map of Arcwyn now,
Yes.
you guys venture forth from around. You've come out of these forested, the forested woods here. You get back on the road, and you take a couple of hours to get to this sort of river crossing. And you... Oh, well, it's just there now, apparently. You guys probably can't see it yet, so that's good. Oh, this is an interesting... How's that? Does that work? Give me a sec, guys. I need to fit this properly. Alright, there we go, that fits. This is just... This is literally just coming out of travel music, by the way.
Are we traveling like a...
Is this,
A
is
crypt?
this like a dark
Yeah,
fantasy?
Well, no, we're just
Music
traveling in a
now?
crypt, dude. Like, we're just underground. It's all good. Don't question it.
Ah, cool.
There's some... You know what? We're putting on Car Chase 1920.
No, I don't even know why I bother having a coaster under this tankard, because the dip in the bottom of the tankard's bigger than the coaster, so it's just on my desk anyway.
Yeah.
Why are we at like a jazzy nightclub now?
This website, man. You know what? Okay, we're going... No, it doesn't make sense.
None of it makes sense.
You know what? We're just going to this. Get rid of these two. There we go. We just got some nice, gentle music. And with that,
Alright,
nice,
who's
gentle
playing the
music,
loot?
Ivo knows
you
the
guys
flute.
follow the road. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, and you end up down here.
Hey, this looks pretty good.
Thank you. This is the one I didn't do.
Oh. I see the
This looks
picture.
horrible.
Oh, yes.
Pirating.
Oh.
Donkey knows
It is nearly 9. Do we want to take a quick intermission?
it. If you like.
Sure. Alright, cool. We will be right back.
Blue
To any viewers?
stacks.
Jeremy, you can... Sorry, Mr. Boswell, if you have somebody in your chat, you can just talk to them. I don't know if there's somebody in the chat.
How rude.
I
I'm
only
not talking to your viewer.
realised when they messaged, because my thing doesn't tell me how many viewers I've got, and it changes rapidly.
Well, that's fine.
I'm getting
Yeah,
up
but if
Twitch and
somebody
I'm going
says
to talk to
something
them.
in chat- Yeah, you can respond to chat messages, dude. Alright, you guys come across a... honestly, this doesn't really fit the map theme, but you know what? You've come to a bridge over the river. This is supposed to be like a raging river.
Intermission over.
No, the intermission isn't over. I'm just saying for the intermission.
Oh.
And I will be right back.
There's a thing next to it, Jeremy. Did you get like AI art
Yeah, we got icon. We got icon now.
Where'd you get the icons from?
The same place we got everything else from.
Really? Okay.
Mate, I whipped it up in like 5 minutes before we started because I'm like, if we're doing this on a designated channel, I probably shouldn't just have Boswell printed across everything.
No, I think you should, honestly. That's pretty good.
D&D homework, is that for like a campaign or just general like study because of interest? Ah, yeah, fair.
With the cheese thing, it's like so complex. I'm like, what the?
It's not complex at all. He just
So,
likes cheese.
never been in civilization, pretty much. Came to civilization, got free food, had lots of cheese, ate cheese, likes cheese.
Okay, I see. That's crazy.
Is now a cheese enthusiast.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get the bloody stream to catch up with, like, live? It's not working for me.
I've no
Oh,
idea.
now it is.
I do know the stream is, I think it's about 5-6 seconds behind us.
The stream says you're listening to Tales of the Dragon.
Yeah,
cool.
that's just the music I got for like the in between screens.
Okay, you've got your Spotify in behind it, okay.
Let's
Yeah.
start Palpatine.
What? What's Emperor Palpatine got to do with anything?
I'm talking to myself. Shush.
I like his favorite catchphrase when he says, "It's me, Emperor Palpatine."
Lovely. 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 Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Very nice. My only experience with Bard was we had in another group I play with, half our party was unavailable, so 3 of us just did a mini series where we all played as Bards with amnesia.
It's hilarious. Oh, this is really hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's a good class. I like that class very much.
The Sirenscape song right now feels like it's like a credit song, like a really depressing Nordic mood.
Yeah, I can see that.
But no, I,
don't know how to, I'm gonna be honest, RuneScape's kind of escaping me right now.
I can't hear it over my tavern music.
I wish I just had, ooh, actually.
Oh, level 4, that's a dream for us at the moment. We're stuck at level 2 and we can't fucking do anything.
Hey, you guys can do some stuff.
I'm doing stuff.
We
I do stuff.
Swing and
I
miss.
can use one ability.
Swing and miss, turnover.
Oh, yeah, there is that. You gotta start somewhere, right?
Eloquence are the ones with like the really high charisma stuff.
Yeah, probably.
I like College of Law because you can just throw massive spells around.
Oh,
Yep,
these were-
we ready to dive into it again? Do I unpause my recording?
I wouldn't have closed your recording, I think Kelly would like this anyway. But, no, I'm getting stuff ready.
Okay, because I wasn't gonna record it for Carly if I was ordering a burrito.
I don't know, man, burritos are pretty yummy.
Well, I think that goes without saying.
Are you getting like GYG?
No, a place called Mad Mexicana.
actually so bad, but there's like no good burrito places near where I am.
Oh, I'm being raided. Nice. Welcome.
What a great time for you to get raided. We're
Yeah.
in intermission.
No, sorry.
Raiding with a party of 35. That's actually pretty good. I was not ready for this.
Yeah, no, neither was I.
This is going to be any good for them.
I mean, I'm assuming we'll be back soon, hopefully.
We shall be back in just a couple of minutes. I'm just getting some stuff done, actually. Easy.
What do you mean add for free with a $50 purchase? What? How many people am I going to feed with $50?
Me. Just me.
One. Me. Hey, no, me.
I'm
We
the
had
only
the
one
exact
eating.
same train of thought.
I'm the only one eating it.
Hey, $50 is only just enough to feed me in some places.
This is true. I've seen this man eat.
I was gonna say, Jeremy can testify.
I was like, this man can eat a family meal, and that's his dinner.
Dude.
Alright,
Look,
well,
I'm a
welcome
big
raiders.
unit.
You can chuck it back on the play screen if you guys would like.
Alrighty.
As you guys have come on to the bridge.
Oh, I need to pause. There we
Yep.
go.
You guys have strolled from your campsite for the evening. It's about midday now. The sun's sort of middle of the sky, beaming down. A little bit of clouds, not too much. Quite a nice day for traveling. As you come to the bridge in which you have passed over previously on your way to the... I can't even remember the name of the keep now. The Crumbling Keep.
Yes.
You observe two figures on the other side of the bridge. Just seem to be talking amongst each other. Don't all act at once, guys.
I assume Ivar's still leading the way.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try to walk by them.
The order as I have it is Ivar, Drachmir, Axon, Boswell.
Yeah, that sounds about right. We're just gonna try and pass by them.
Alright, their backs are to you as you cross the bridge. However, let me roll. Actually, I don't need to roll. Let me look. Passive perception. As you guys cross the bridge, the creaky wooden bridge, as Boswell, actually, even Drachmir gets onto the bridge. It sort of creaks underneath him, enough of a sound in which the guard, or the two figures in armor, turn towards you, and sort of give you a bit of a look. And one of them, this is the guy on the right, looks at you, Ivar, and says, "Where do you hail from?"
Just coming back from the crumbling keep back to Ebonshire.
Ebonshire. We've lost a group to Ebonshire recently.
I believe we may have found them.
Guards.
I'll step up. Pull out the marching orders I have.
Right, you pull out the marching orders, Han's marching orders from...
Yeah, from here. We ran into a group of deceased travelers just last night. I'll hand him the marching orders. I found these on one of the soldiers' bodies. Are these the group you're talking about?
He grabs the scroll from you and sort of unfurls it and looks through it, and before he realizes, hey, I can't read. No, he looks through it and he gives it a quick glance over. He sees the signature of Hans, the mayor of Belfair, at the bottom, and he sort of gives you a bit of a grave look on his face as he meets your eye, raising his head because you're so fucking tall, and he says, "Aye, they were a young party of guards. They were sent to Ebonshire. Aid was requested, but they were gone too long, and we followed their trail somewhere along here. We weren't sure where to go past this bridge. We know not nice things lie beyond this land."
We encountered them about a day's travel back. just before the woods, on like a small clearing just off the path, where men made camp. It appears they may have been murdered in their sleep.
Let me get rid of the rooster real quick.
Morning, guys.
The guard turns towards you and says, looks towards his friend, and I bet sort of cross eyes. The one on the left gives a nod to the one on the right.
He's going
Okay.
cross-eyed.
No, that is not what I said. The guard on the left. Here, this guy gave a nod to this guy as they looked at each other. They're not looking like this. Looked at each other. The guy on the right sort of just, thank you for the information. Were there bodies? You said a campsite.
Yes, the camp appears it had been pretty heavily tossed through. It doesn't look like there's bodies of any attackers, so I would assume that the party was killed unaware that they were entertaining unwanted guests.
5 guards. Gone in a night.
We only saw one guard, or
Yeah, you saw one body. There was
Drag marks and
there was evidence of more people, but you had only seen one body.
well, 5 guards, you say. We encountered one guard. Evidence that others may have been dragged off, but only one corpse was at the site.
Only one, you say?
Yes,
There is a party of 5 marching to Ebonshire.
well,
I wonder what has become of them. I don't get to RuneScape. Look, it's okay. We'll ignore the rooster for now, guys. We're gonna ignore the rooster for now.
do you know why they were sent to Ebonshire?
Yes, as it says on the orders you just showed me, a request for aid for a murder investigation. It says that there was some investigation done, but a murder attempt through some sort of foul play.
Yeah, we were investigating that ourselves. You're talking about the poisoning of a farmer named Osric.
We weren't quite told how it was done, but
Yes,
that could be very well the case.
he was poisoned shortly after we arrived. We spent some time trying to save him, but were unable to do so, and I've since been following leads, trying to track down who may have perpetrated this.
Leads? The one on the left sort of speaks up for the first time. What leads would lead you to this land, this godforsaken land?
A hooded figure. We didn't catch much of him, but we tracked him to a cave where there was sealed doors with strange runic languages. We had reason to believe we might find means of reading such things in the crumbling keep.
Crumbling keep, the one on the right speaks up. There's nothing there but debris and dust.
Yes. On that you are correct. A lot of debris and dust.
Okay. Well, thank you for your information. Don't come back to these parts. They are not welcoming to travelers.
You can say that
with
again.
that-
We've had a fair few run-ins with some goblins and bandits in our time here.
The goblins just sort of give the goblin. He's not a goblin. The guard just sort of gives you a nod and stands to the side with the other guard, letting you guys just walk on past.
The bell confused the crap out of me.
Yeah, I don't know why the timbers just came in.
It was only the right headphone. I was like, what the hell is happening at my door?
Oh. No,
That one might have been me, guys.
No, before you
That might
ask,
have been me.
my revolver cannot do that.
No, you're okay. The guard looks at you and goes, "Are you passing through? We want to get over the other side of the bridge to see if we can find those guards."
Over.
I assume we're leaving the wizard behind.
You guys are leaving? Okay. As you guys pass, you hear the guards' armor sort of chink together as they rummage off the other direction. Alright. If we go back to the map of Arcwyn,
Yay! Back to the
you guys
map.
have passed the bridge,
Uh-huh.
as you can see.
Nearing the crossroads now,
Yep.
aren't we?
And you guys successfully go through the crossroad. You don't get attacked by bandits hiding in bushes this time. And you travel a bit further. Sun starts to set, getting closer to the woods. More life coming in this area now. Greener country. The forest, the frost fern forest to your side, seems to be getting ever closer as you travel closer towards Ebonshire. And you get somewhere around here-ish.
Smells like
Yeah, before the sun, it's very close to dusk now.
Someone else want to look for camp, or am I going to do it again?
I'll do it.
I shall help them in.
What check do I need to make? Perception?
Just a perception check, yeah.
Yes. I will roll a perception. It is 19. I'm not a mod on your Twitch, so I can't add that, okay?
That's so good.
Someone else is gonna have
That's
to.
so good. I can do it.
I'm on it, don't worry.
All right, cool.
It's a 19 anyway.
Yep, so off the side of the road, you see a couple hundred meters away, as what seems to be like a small enclave of rocks to the west of the road.
Yep.
It looks like quite a nice spot for a camp, far enough off the road that nobody should really be able to see you if you lie behind them, the rocks, and set up a camp, assuming you don't have too much noise or anything going on.
Found us a spot by some rocks over here. We can settle down for the night.
Lovely.
Thank you for chiming in, Wizard. Lovely.
Alright, you guys rest for the night. Is anybody doing watch? What's going on?
Yeah.
I'll take first watch.
Yeah, I can. I'll take second watch, and during downtime, I'll continue with my book and my notes.
You want me to
Oh,
roll
no worries.
perception?
Just... Yeah, give me a perception.
That is a net one.
There's like... It's pretty dark, man.
Tonight is the night we
No.
die.
Pretty dark, man.
Where's the wizard rolling initiative?
Did I roll initiative?
Hang on, give me
You
a
rolled
second,
initiative
guys.
on the side.
Let me just see what I can find real quick. What do I have downloaded?
What does that mean?
Think a man's.
He's gonna bully us.
Well, look. To be fair, I'd bully us too.
I did roll a 1.
You can't roll a 1, man.
Ready to wreck.
Nothing seems to happen while you're sleeping.
Seems
Okay.
to happen.
Seems, yeah.
Well, I mean, he
We all
hasn't
wake
been
up
too
with
much. He's sort of
different
squinting
faces.
at the darkness, and the darkness is squinting back.
Man, he must have eaten too many mushrooms.
The darkness is just as confused as me.
Are you waking somebody else up for a watch, or?
Yeah, I guess I'll wake Boswell. He seems to want to read his book.
Yeah, Boswell will wake up.
Alright, Boswell takes next watch. Roll me a perception check.
That's a 5.
Your focus seems to be mostly attuned to your book and your transcribing of notes, and not much seems to be... You seem to lose interest in what's happening around you, but luckily the hours go by and nothing really comes out. You guys chose a nice spot to camp, away from the beaten track, that nothing has spotted you, nothing really comes out, and the sun starts rising in the morning.
I haven't ever got a been having to watch now. This is great.
It's literally just Ivar and Boswell every night.
Hey, look, I was waiting for you guys to wake me up.
I'm sure we will call on the wizard once we've had some time.
Yeah, we don't trust the wizard. We
cut-
don't trust
what-
the lizard to do anything on his own.
Once we've accustomed to the wizard, he will be on the watch roster.
Look,
If you weren't
explain
you,
it.
would you trust the lizard with his demeanor to be able to hold a watch?
Yeah, probably not.
Alright, it's morning. What are you guys doing?
On the
Traveling
road
some
again.
Road again. Alright, you guys travel for 6 or so hours, and it's early afternoon as you
Lunchtime.
back to the town of Ebonshire. And let's converge. Everybody bring your character tokens over to Ebonshire, please.
Let's go. Top side, bottom side, top side, bottom side, bottom side.
Top side. Top side.
Top side. Yeah.
Who are we missing?
I can't move my guy anymore.
What have you done?
He's lost to the void.
Oh, no.
You lost track of him. He's back on the map now.
Yeah, I can move him again.
Well, move him up there, would you? There we go.
Jeez, I was done to do that.
Alright, you guys get back into the town of Ebonshire. Oh, crap.
What?
1 second.
What do you mean 1 second?
1 second.
Oh.
These aren't where I set them up to be because my progress unsaved. Get out of the tavern. You're not getting cheese.
Wait on the cheese.
Nah, they ran out of cheese. I was going there for meat.
Well, that's right. They did run out of cheese.
You ate them out of cheese.
Don't worry,
Yes,
they will always have bread.
You're not wrong, actually. What is... Oh, that's Voldemort. Never mind.
What is Voldemort doing in there?
Don't worry about it.
Put him back in there.
I thought Voldemort was there.
We'll call him.
I'm missing... Hang on, I need... I
Why
did
do
this
only
all
one
before
of
we
them have a
played.
shadow?
Where's Alvaric? I guess Alvaric's just fucking kicked over backwards and died or something.
No, not the kid.
A second murder.
Why murder the kid of all people?
As you guys get closer towards the center of town, you observe a large gathering of people, which, if you wait a second, I'm literally just dragging the rest of the villagers there, basically. It's most of the population of Ebonshire that you recognize. And where the hell is Alvaric?
Where's the druid? Was she not considered part of the population?
I'm at home.
Are you asking me this, or are you saying this in character?
Asking you. And where's the mayor's wife?
I'm not commenting. Where's... she's sleeping or something, man. I can't find her character model. I legitimately have lost Alvaric. Oh, here's this guy.
You've lost Big
Hang on.
Muscle Granny.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
she's probably burying Osric as you speak. Actually, it's been days, so Osric's buried by now.
So she hasn't had time to bury him.
We've been gone a while.
Oh wait, that is Osric. Osric's dead. Oh, there's the granny. There we go. Oh, Osric's still
ghost is
attached to
there.
the granny. Let me unattach Osric. Osric's dead. The granny is like... Yeah, the granny's here. Alright, that'll do. That's what I want.
Okay.
Sorry about that. That should have been done beforehand, but for some reason it wasn't. It didn't save. And I just can't find the boy.
He's out. He's playing in the woods again with his sword.
I guess so, considering he should be here.
I guess we're heading in and we're gonna check out what this commotion is. Can we see anything from like nearby?
It's just sort of like yelling of a way. They're just discussing amongst themselves. You hear the voice of... Pardon me, I'm very nearly burping. Sorry, my chemistry, my laboratory report just opened on my monitor. That's not quite what I'm after here, guys. Oh, and it's killed my owlbear. 1 second.
Okay.
The people are in the square. The people are peopling. There's lots of commotion and noise. Come on, Albert. Come on, Albert. You hear Elder Yoren sort of try and attempt to hush the crowd, but to no avail. They're just yelling, going back and forth between them. Seems to be something about Osric and what's happened.
I think I'm gonna make my way over to like the elder, and like try and get his attention.
Oh, Holden, what's behind me? I'm running over with Ivar.
Oh, I found Alberic! You know what? He's over in the woods, actually.
He's just chilling behind a tree.
He was behind a tree. You know what? He's watching from the tree, sitting down, like underneath the tree, watching the commotion unfold.
If it wasn't for
His
commotion,
wooden
he would've
sword
ambushed you.
rested across his lap as he stares at the village of his people, all into ruin, basically.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alright, so you're approaching Elder Yoren.
Yeah,
He has not noticed you.
I'm gonna like tap him on the shoulder. What's
He
the
crumbles to the
commotion?
ground from a heart attack. No.
He dies. He kills over and dies.
I really just do want to do that one day. Look, the
Maybe
dude
that's
is like
not
80, bro.
Let's not kill the old man, please.
Yeah, the Elder Yoren, the guy you escorted to town, turns around and goes, crap, I can't remember his voice at all. Ivar! That was not it, but you know what we're going with. Ivar, you're back!
What seems to be the commotion? You're all out in the back.
Yes, well, everybody seems to love Osric and want to find out what happened to him now that the man is dead. My mouse has just turned off. Are you... What a night.
Technical
Oh,
difficulties.
it's back. I'm gonna put it on the chart. That is a webcam. Alright,
Isn't our DM great at this?
your DM is functioning on about 8 hours of sleep over the last 3 days. Yoren, talk to you, bro. Respond.
He just.
Did I not say something? Didn't I say something?
Yeah, you said that everyone's just.
Everyone's
going on about
accusing
one
each other about being the one who killed Osric or something.
He just said that everyone loved him.
Yeah, everyone loved him and is now trying to figure out who did it and accusing everybody else in the village. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, gotcha.
Not
gotcha,
happy
gotcha.
thoughts. I just... 1 second. Go for it. Just talk. Do something. Be useful. Go.
What to say now? Look, so it's all fallen to chaos since we left.
Yes, we asked for... We sent word to Belfair, for the mayor there to send some support in trying to figure this out. Not that we didn't believe in your abilities and your companions, but some lawful assistance would have been appreciated. Unfortunately, they never arrived, and the town has since descended. You can see Mayor, where's his name?
Hans?
Mayor Aldrin, has not slept a wink in the last couple of days. He, has been trying to figure out what is best for the town, now that we have a murderer amongst us. Tell us, where was that young boy you were traveling with? Do you reckon he had something to do with this?
It's unlikely, but I don't know where he's gone. He vanished on us one night. He did his best to help the man.
Yes, well, so did Rena, the druid, but she's also vanished. We're not quite sure what's happened there.
2 healers, 1 night.
Well, no, it wasn't one night. She was around town. We've seen her since the death, of course, but since she appears to have just disappeared.
Has anyone been by her house recently?
I can't say with certainty. We've all been a bit engrossed in current business.
Oh, damn.
Ow, my ears.
Whoa.
Sorry, I clicked the wrong one. It was supposed to be
try-
shouting. And that was shattering, not shouting.
Really? Did a car land in the middle of them?
You know, I'm just gonna stop clicking buttons because it's a bit
Whoa.
of a. Alright, they're supposed to be shouting.
Yeah. So they shout at each other still.
Yeah, they're shouting at each other.
Can we hear what they're like saying?
It was you.
It's mostly you can hear a couple of sentences here and there. Hey, Reed, why did you kill Osric? I didn't kill Osric. It was Gregor. Look at him, he's smiling like that. Stuff like that. It's not very coherent. Not very easy to follow. Everybody's just sort of pointing and screaming and yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this like to the point where having a conversation with the elder is difficult because of all the noise?
Yeah, it is because he's also quite soft-spoken. Good point.
I'm gonna get my shield and my sword out, and I'm gonna like using the pommel of my sword, like bash it against the shield to try and shut everybody up.
Alright, you hear a... Oh, hang on, there is a noise for this.
He's gonna click the shattering one
No,
again.
wait for that. And then you... that is the shouting? You hear a clank on metal as Boswell starts smacking the pommel of his short sword, whatever sword he's got, against his shield as the villagers start to go quiet.
Rather than sitting here and arguing amongst ourselves, why don't you all try and work in with each other? We've come back with more information, so why don't you come and let us know what your understandings of these murders are, and maybe we can get to the bottom of this, rather than everybody screaming and accusing everybody when nobody knows what the fuck actually happened.
As you say that, Kayla sort of like frowns at for the dragon and the wizard who haven't seen. This is Kayla. Kayla sort of frowns and points at you and just sort of says, "Well, this has only happened since you've come to town, and if anything, we should be asking you what you had to do with this." Burn.
In case you had forgotten, it was you who was being in compliance and helping us save the man's life. So before you start accusing people, maybe you should consider your own actions and part in our failure to save the man.
And what a great job you did. He was already gone by the time I gave you that tea.
Yes, of no fault of ours, when how long it took us to get the fucking tea from you.
A total of 5 minutes. Yes, I'm sure that mattered greatly.
5 minutes can be a lot when it comes to saving a man's life.
She sort of just scowls and looks down on her toes, and Gregor sort of walks over and tries to pat her on the shoulder, but he's a tiny little man. He sort of like pats her arm gently.
Jerking around like she's a cat.
In other matters, Kayla, there's flowers on your windshield. Have you noticed anything odd about them recently? As there was a hooded figure there the night Osric died, and I saw him tampering with your windowsill.
The flowers were a gift.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not accusing you of anything yet. I'm just asking if you've noticed anything with them, as I saw him in your garden tampering with your windowsill.
Voice just sounds so moist. I can just like hear you chewing on your mouth. She sort of turns to you and says, I have not noticed too much with the flowers. Unfortunately, they've started to wilt away now, but Rena, she was the one who gave them to me. She said that they should last for a while as long as her magic was nearby, but it does not seem to be the case.
When was the last time that anyone saw Rena around here?
Barkeep Graham sort of speaks up and just goes, "Hey, I saw her the day you fellas left. After eating all my cheese, she was poking around a bit and looking a bit dodgy in the prancing pony. Wasn't quite sure what she was up to, but since she had a hand in trying to save Osric, I sort of let it be."
Has anyone else seen her since then? That would have been what, 5 days ago, 6 days ago that we left?
That would have been 4 or 5 days ago.
So it was what?
Probably 5, nearly 5, 6, nearly a week. As you said, that there's sort of like some looks around from the village people, but nobody speaks up. Nobody's seen her since.
Does anyone know where she went that day when she left town? Did she head towards her home, or has she gone somewhere else?
There's looks around amongst the villagers and no sort of response given.
Oh, well, Ivar, I think we might have to go and pay a visit to the Druid's home. Hopefully she hasn't befallen a similar fate to her friend Osric.
Let's.
As you guys have been talking about Rena, Drakmir and Exxon specifically, you guys have heard this bit of commotion behind you as the young boy who neither of you have really seen. Actually, Drakmir, did you see him?
When he ambushed Ivar, and then we kind of, me and Ivar kind of did a light sparring to show him how to use a sword, and
you see Alveric is sort of, the mention of Rena, he sort of got off and started storming off before anybody could really stop him. He's run away and disappeared from view.
like distress.
He did not seem particularly happy about what the conversation seemed to shift to.
I assume that boy knows more than he lets on.
Yes, I agree.
The first time we met that there druid, she was talking about him. I don't know whether she's his mother or she just looks after him, but if something's happened to her, I can understand why he might be upset.
Just while he's talking to the crowd, I just want to like tap Ivar on the shoulder and just whisper to him that of what we just saw about Alfred run off and not being too happy about the way the conversation's heading.
All right, sure. Didn't Boswell just respond to you as well?
So you guys asked about it.
Yeah, Boswell just responded. So you talk about it and then you also whisper it in Ivar's ear.
Okay, well.
Okay. May as well, mate.
Do we know where the druid is? Like
We know where she lives. We've been to her house.
Yeah.
She was down this way, was she?
Yeah, to the west.
She was basically the way you just came. You would have passed the path off to her house on your way back into town.
I'm gonna speak to the elder. Elder Yoren, might we speak with you when we return to town? We might have to go and check in on the druids if we can't find out if she's at home. And we can speak to you more about our investigation into the death of Osric.
Yoren sort of just like gives you a bit of a glance and a nod and says, "Yeah, so that could be a good idea. I'll try and help manage things here with Graham and Eldrin. We're doing our best, of course. Some of the farmers are quick to accuse and quick to anger. Sort of just like gives you a bit of a dismissal turn of the head as he turns back towards the conversation, which has now become hushed, but is still evidently quite still there.
I'm going to look at Ivar and tilt my head in the direction of the druid's home and start moving.
Nope, I'll go with him.
I guess I'll wagon along.
Alright, you guys are following him.
Yep, Wizard's coming with us.
Alrighty, right. Oh, her house is not on the playboard.
Oh.
Is it on? Let me look.
I'm gonna deal with the cat.
Alright, this might be a little bit, because apparently her map... oh, here we go. It's a different scene.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh, you don't actually see her.
What about him?
And yeah, he shouldn't be there either.
He's dead. Let me go characters. Arcwyn. I need this fella.
Ooh, I'm back.
And I need... Where the hell is Drachmir? There he is. This fella.
Disappear.
And I'll let you guys control your characters too.
Cool. I'm going to walk up to the door, I suppose. Is it locked?
You try the door handle, it doesn't open.
I'm going to knock on the door, and her name is Rena, yeah? Yeah, Druid Rena. Rena, are you in there? This is the Boswell from the adventuring party investigating Osric's death. We'll just keep, knocking on the door.
No response.
I can't hear anything from within.
Oh, no sounds.
Is there any windows?
There is a window roughly here, yeah.
Yeah. Can I look in and see if there's anyone there?
Sure, roll me an investigation check.
Investigation. That's not too good. 12.
You don't see any movement, you don't see any people. It also... You can see the fireplace at the back. It does not look like it's been lit for a while. The table, there is papers strewn about. It looks like something's come through here in a whirlwind and left.
I relay that information to the rest of them.
Ivar, can you check for any tracks in the dirt? Try and find if you can identify when the last person or persons may have travelled to the house, or from it even.
That I can do.
Should we break down the door?
I'll do it. Investigation, I believe.
I will help him in any way I can.
Okay. Roll with advantage.
Good, because the first roll was awful. 21.
You can't see any tracks, really. It's been a couple... It looks like there's nothing fresh on the ground anywhere. It looks just like the path. It sort of looks like you guys could see your footsteps have walked up to the door and not much else.
There's no tracks other than ours. Nothing fresh, at least.
So whatever happened, no one's been here in a few days. This is concerning. Is anyone able to get her door open? Preferably without damaging it, in case she is just off for a few days.
I put my sword back in its sheath. I honestly don't think I've got anything.
Do I have...
Blast down the door, but that could break the whole house.
Do I have thieves' tools? I don't think I do. No, I don't.
I don't think so, no.
I have shiny buttons. I have suspicious mushroom.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have anything that could help
Drachmir
us.
suddenly remembers that the suspicious mushroom shrunk him.
I eat a
No.
I ate a mushroom. I ate a
You're
mushroom.
eating a mushroom? Alright,
Yep.
1 sec, need to get a book.
What was it? D10? D8?
10, I think. I
I'll
really should
wait
have
for you
this
to confirm.
bookmark.
Apparently.
I still have 2 more.
Got my pee, get rid of them, because they're kind of strong in some ways.
They gave temporary HP.
They were
Yeah,
troll
they gave him
on
40 temporary hit points at level 2.
Yeah, they basically made him immortal in that entire encounter.
Yes.
Which was good, because you guys might have got your asses whooped otherwise.
Oh yeah, we had one down, and I wasn't far from.
Although the wizard didn't get hit by anything. Where?
Good, because he would have just
There
been
we
dead.
He did. He got 4 slashing damage from an attack.
Oh, true.
I did, yeah.
He just didn't add it to his counter. Alright, roll me a d10.
D10. 6.
Um,
I don't think that's the right one for me to shrink.
hang on, I actually need to look something up.
How to save a character from dying.
No, I think at level 2 you're just dead, man. Because we can't even afford to pay someone to res you.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 backups.
As the last of the mushroom goes down your throat, you realize that there is a lot more noise in your head than you're used to.
Oh.
And it sounds suspiciously like thoughts. And you realize that you can hear the thoughts of the creatures around you.
Oh! What are they saying?
What are you guys thinking?
I'm looking at him with complete dejection that he just stuffed another mushroom down his throat.
I'm trying to find
take
a way.
Rocket.
I'm trying to find out how to open this door with as little damage as possible.
I'm quite, disappointed in him.
I'm proud of it.
Just observing the party and being like, what's to do with these mushrooms?
These mushrooms are great. You want one?
Maybe
I wouldn't recommend taking one of them from him. They seem to have
You seem to want to know what they do.
various
curious.
effects.
Are you curious? Would you like to...
Maybe I'll pocket one for a rainy day.
No, if you're not going to eat it now, I'm not going to give you one.
Really?
Yes.
I'll take one out of pure. What is it?
Yes.
Scholar's curiosity.
Are you just eating it? Do you want to look at it beforehand, or are you just chowing down?
I say blind faith. Lizard seems like a chill guy.
Chow down.
Oh,
I'm gonna
wow.
kill someone with
D10.
D10. Six.
Ah.
I've already rolls again.
I'm honestly tempted to have an immediate feedback loop of you hearing each other's thoughts, hearing each other's
Make
thoughts.
him
you
roll
both
again.
collapse to
Make
the
him
ground.
roll again. Make him roll again.
I think I'll say for now you have to roll again, rather than just making you two fall unconscious from psychic overload.
Okay.
As funny as that would be. As long as it doesn't kill him.
1.
1?
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a D4, please.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I shouldn't have done that. 3.
Your skin turns. You notice your fingertips start to become almost bruised, and as they start turning a motley green color, and it spreads up your arm
I've never seen
with
that before.
red squiggles all over, as your entire body and your entire skin turns green with red squiggles, just disappearing and reappearing all over your body.
Is this all in my head or?
No, this is
Is that
physically
what's
happening to
happening
you. You now have green skin.
I've never seen that before.
I tried to warn you against the mushrooms.
Interesting. Interesting.
I still don't regret it. This is quite exciting.
Interesting.
I'm gonna just.
Boswell, have you made any progress with the door?
I'm gonna use the blade of my sword and try and jimmy the door.
Alright, roll me a strength or dexterity, or maybe...
I think
Give
it'd
me a
be
strength.
Dex.
Oh, okay. Actually, give me athletics.
Athletics. Oh,
You
lovely.
want me to be doing this?
I'll take athletics. Never mind. I was gonna say I have advantage, but I don't need it. That's on that 20.
You shimmy your door into the... shimmy your door? You shimmy your door into the sword, and the sword opens wide.
I think the universe is about to implode in a second.
The door opens up.
The rules of physics have changed.
I'm going to walk inside.
Turns out the mushroom I ate was a hallucinogen, and I just wake up in my pond.
And yeah, look for any signs of a struggle. I do like.
I'll give him a helping hand here.
Alright,
'Cause
roll
I
me
want to stay as far away from the lizard
With
and his
advantage.
mushroom-eating friend.
Drachma,
With
you're
my-
still hearing their thoughts.
Like how a
Yeah, I was about to
mushroom-
say, with my hearing thoughts, it is literally just us four in this area.
That's a good question.
I will state for now that your mind has reached out and grabbed onto theirs. It could be perhaps controlled if you were to try, but due to your mind being just the way it is, you've immediately grabbed onto all four of them. Not that they are aware of it.
It's a
Let's try to kind of reach out, see if there's anyone else.
You reach out, see if there's anyone else. There's nada.
No,
You just feel the vast emptiness, which you're quite used to within your own brain.
Yeah, this feels like home.
I rolled a 13
Yeah.
for investigation.
With advantage?
Yep, I rolled 11 and 11.
All right. Okay, then.
You notice, as Drachmir sort of described to you not long ago, it's sort of a bit of a mess. The fire's out, the kitchen seems to have been thrown about, things all over the place, the table. One of the chairs looks like it's been half dismantled.
Yeah, so as far as I can tell, like someone was looking for something, or did she just like pack in a
Someone's
hurry?
gone through here in a hurry, looking for something, or something along those lines, yes.
Whatever happened in here happened quickly. Unsure whether it was her leaving or someone searching for something, but whatever it was, they were definitely in a rush. I'm gonna go over to like a desk or whatever and try and look for notes. Oh fuck!
Alright, you go over to a desk. What?
I see that.
No, you don't.
I mean, what? I saw nothing.
No, you don't. Look, I gotta be able to spawn some stuff in every now and again, guys. You go over to a desk, look for some notes, but there's nothing, like, it's all just...
Nothing
There
that.
seems to be stuff about her plants in her garden.
Yeah, nothing that would indicate why she's not here or where she's gone.
Yeah, you just read an excerpt that says something about drinking the water of this spring grows eye stalks within the sternum of the flower. I don't know what I'm about. Nothing really
He's
useful.
talking gibberish. The DM's lost his mind.
I just said the sternum of a flower.
I have a question.
Yeah. As
How long does
Dracmir or
my...
you?
As me. As with my telepathy, how long does that last?
You have no
Quote
idea.
unquote telepathy?
I will read the thing for you. The creature gains the benefits of the telepathy spell for the next something.
Something.
24 hours.
Well, unless
And then I'll also read the effect of the D1. The creature's skin turns an unusual color. Roll a D4 blank. This change is permanent. You have a green wizard with red splodges.
what the fuck?
That's so gross.
It's gonna have to get cured.
Damn.
I've got it written down in my notes too. He is green.
Hey, guys. Boswell, I've Econ. With
Exxon.
my ability, I can hear
was gonna say-
thoughts that are not my own.
You have telepathy?
I need to just look something up real quick.
Well, I will address the party when it does it. Well, unless anyone can find anything here that might enlighten us as to Rena's whereabouts, perhaps we might need to speak with Alveric. You two said that he seemed rather upset or distressed with the conversation. We know he tends to spend time in the woods. Maybe he's seen something.
I say let's go find the kid. That's the best course of action from here.
Drachmir,
Mm-hmm.
while this conversation's going on, you feel a bit of tingling at the back of your mind.
I grab at it.
You grab at it, and you just hear... It's not something you can really understand. You just hear, like, what appears to be growls and...
Do I recognize the growls to be from any creature I know?
Roll me a nature check.
Nature. 16.
These growls sound identical to that bear that you spat in half.
Now, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I can hear a bear.
You hear some pouring at the door.
Shit.
Door.
I'm saying this to everyone.
As you say that, Drachmir, you're standing right next to a window. The bear gets up on its hind legs, puts its front two paws on the windowsill, and just sort of looks at you.
I see it.
You see it. It's just there. Bro.
Ah,
I'm
hello
going.
there.
Wait, does it? I'm going to approach the door, shield out, with my hand on my sword, but my sword is not drawn.
The bear sees you approaching and
I
is
wave to the bear.
growling at you.
I'd like to roll for inside. Like, is it like aggressive growling or just like
Okay.
bear, baby
Give me a
bear?
roll.
Oh fuck no. 7.
You don't really. It seems to just be a bear, man. Like, it's here for a reason, but you don't know what that reason is.
How much do I know about druids and animals?
Yeah.
Drachmir, you don't know a whole lot of much. Boswell,
I've been living in the forest.
you haven't been.
What was? Hold on.
Actually, your master wasn't a druid, was he? He was a.
Yeah, that's what I was just double checking.
I don't think we actually discussed that.
No.
He was just a Fierblog or whatever it is, right?
Furbolg, yeah.
I was close enough. Fierblog.
Yeah, fearful.
Yeah. I don't know. We can make them whatever seems most suitable.
Okay, I'll give you guys. Oh, I don't even know what this roll would be. Would it be history or arcana? I don't even know.
If you try to remember knowledge, if you know of knowledge, I'd probably say history.
I'd probably say history.
I'll take that. My history is better.
I'll let you. One of you roll a history check with advantage.
I got a plus
Since
4.
you're both sort of thinking
I
about
got a
it.
plus 4 to history, so unless you can do better, I'll do it.
You go. Got +1.
That is a 21.
Nice. Now I imagine as he's recalling information, I hear the information.
You're hearing it. That's why I gave him advantage. Yes.
Sick.
That's the reason I gave him advantage, because you could hear what he's recalling and also think about it. 1 second. I don't know where I put my stuff.
So I've got a sneaky thing I can do, but I'm just waiting for a good, incentive to do it.
You recall quite clearly in your mind. You know of druids who speak to animals all the time. You've heard of druids using animals also to protect their property and sort of keep away unwanted intruders.
Cool. I'm going.
After forging bonds with said animals.
I'm going to take my hand off my sword and put the shield away and just sort of hold my hands up. And, like, very slowly approach the bear. We're looking for the druid Rena. I don't know if you can understand me, but we fear something may have happened to her. We're trying to find if she's alright and see if we can hopefully find her alive. We mean no harm in trespassing.
I don't think bears have any
No.
towards. Let me just. The bear doesn't understand you. It can sort of see that you're not intending to harm it. However, it does growl as you get closer, and the bear on the window sort of gets down and moves over towards the door.
No, don't come back,
both
friend.
of them. You can see both of them standing in the doorway, growling, and the growling's just getting progressively louder.
I'm going to like bow my head, like make it very clear, like I mean no harm, and continue to try and exit the building and see if they will let me.
You walk forwards towards them, and it seems to actually somewhat make them a little bit happier, and they create a way for you to just walk past.
I'm gonna say to the others,
Roll me an animal handling, actually, on top of that.
let's say a 10.
Yeah, but they seem pretty chill. They're letting you go out. They don't seem pretty chill. They're growling aggressively at you. But they are letting you walk out the door. In fact, it seems like that's kind of what they want. One of them's eyes are following you, and it's sort of like almost gesturing with its head. Get the hell out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say to the rest of my party as I walk out, move slowly, hands in the air, don't touch your weapons. I don't think they want to hurt us, they're just defending the property. If we leave, they'll leave us alone, and I'll just continue to exit the building.
Alright, you walk out of the building. As he exits the building, Drakmare, you feel in the back of your mind from the two bears a sense of gratification.
I wanna cast detect magic.
Let me look at that spell real quick.
Yes, it's verbal somatic. He must speak and he must wave his hands.
Yeah.
That's not what I was looking at.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30
I'm
feet of
reading
you.
it, I'm reading it.
Okay, yeah, cool. Whew.
I'm not gonna write. It says in any area that bears magic, and I'm like, wait, were these bears magic? There's blocked one for the stone. You get the impression that as you cast the spell, the whole house just seems to light up. There has been magic used in this place and used commonly.
But the bears themselves don't really give off anything.
They're just bears from the woods that have taken a liking to this druid by the looks of things.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Any particular items in this house that give off particular senses of magic?
No, in fact, you don't really see any items giving off magic. It's just the air itself is dense with it.
Right. Cool. We'll have to check.
Like a faint aura around basically the entire area you're in.
That makes sense.
If you're still reading my thoughts as well, all you can hear is "get the fuck out."
Are you specifically trying to tell me that, or are you just being like, "Come on, why aren't you guys getting out?"
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't
Like,
believe it's
these bears
yeah.
are chill. Boswell does not want to kill the chill bears.
As you guys get out, the bears sort of like, as you can imagine, I don't know, almost like a cat. They sort of just like start lying, or a lion, perhaps is a better example. They lie on their front paws. Their paws still out, claws extended, lying either side of the door.
Do I have any like meat rations on me? No.
I don't think you do, because I'm pretty sure you would have
Berries.
eaten them all.
Berries? Would I have berries?
I don't think so, because you were starving.
I do not think you carry food, because if you did, it would have been consumed.
You do have one suspicious mushroom.
No, I'm not going to do that to the poor bears.
Finally, some sense.
I like the bears. I like the bears, my friends.
I suppose we need to find Elveric.
Bear friends, is the druid okay?
I'm going to start walking down the path and hope this fucker follows me.
You're staring at them both, and you just see the claws, like... you know how Wolverine's, like, claws, I guess, come out? It's doing that one at a time with each of the bear's nails.
As in, like, coming out or going back in?
Coming out, like he's extending his claws, and the nails are coming out, one at a time for each of his digits.
That doesn't answer my question, Bear, but okay.
Banking on the fact that he told us he has telepathy, I am just yelling at him. The bears can't talk to you. Leave.
Shut up.
You say that out loud or in your mind?
Yes!
I want you to realise, and you can hear this in my thoughts, if they attack you, I am not stopping. This is going through Boswell's head. If you aggravate the bears, Boswell will leave you to die.
You're leaving?
Boswell did.
My teleportation music back to Ebonshire.
Boswell didn't want to kill the first bear. We sort of didn't have a choice.
Are the villagers all still there by any chance?
By this time, no.
Damn.
The villagers have sort of dispersed. They don't look very happy or whatever, the ones that you see out in the field. You hear the clattering of metal coming from the midget's house. I can't remember his name.
As
Gregor.
I'm like...
Gregor, that's it.
Wasn't he a halfling?
Down. It was just... I just wasn't tabbed in. You hear the gentle humming of Kayla as you walk past her, tending to her flower fields.
As I'm going past, I want to make sure I'm like trying to see if there's any suspicious thoughts from any of them.
You don't really get much. In fact, the two farmers in this field, Reed and Tulis, it's just there's a whole lot of nothing going on, really, to be honest. In Kayla's brain, she's mostly focusing on her work. Gregor's singing himself a happy little tune as he's hammering away, humming under his breath. Really?
Blacksmith.
Really out from the villages.
Blacksmith.
Oh, he wants to go look at the...
Speaking to Exum, I'm just gonna talk to him. You saw Elveric the boy. Oh, he's fucked off as well. You saw Elveric the boy leave the square earlier as well, yes?
Wait, are you talking to me?
No, Exum. Blair, you are Exum.
Sorry, I missed it.
I asked you if you saw Elveric the boy when he left the square earlier, yes?
I did, yeah. The boy hanging by the tree.
Did you see whereabouts he ran off to?
I think he went southwest of the town centre. And that's all I saw.
Could have been him crossing the bridge. He likes to practice with the swords north of the farm.
Yes. in the Dryad's Grove.
Let's see what the lizard's up to, and we'll head back up.
Just have to tread carefully. I wouldn't want to cross the Dryad, and I don't know whether we would be welcomed.
As long as the lizard keeps his mouth shut, we should be fine.
I imagine I'm hearing this conversation in my head as well.
Yeah,
Probably.
I'm not sure the range of telepathy, but I'll say yes, you are.
Oh, I'll double check.
I think it might be 120 feet. I don't know.
It's probably something ridiculous like that.
That sounds about right. I've closed the tab, so.
Range unlimited.
We'll say it's 120 feet, just for the sake of...
I feel like the
otherwise
budget
you're
will probably
hearing
change it a little bit.
everybody in Arcwyn.
I think he has to bind with people, though.
Yeah, I think he does, but
Yeah, with telepathy, yeah.
for the sake of this, you're bound with your party members,
Sick.
and you bound with those bears because you felt them niggling at the back of your mind.
Poor bears. I'm going up to the blacksmith. Hey, can you fix this for me? And I put down a splint armor.
He hasn't heard you. He's hammering away. He's like facing the other way. He's on his anvil.
Hey! Hello!
He stops mid hammer swing, looks over his shoulder, sees you, sees the split armor, and goes, "Well, that looks quite nice."
Yeah, I'm looking to get it fixed so I can wear it. It's not quite usable.
He understands this, but he doesn't understand money.
You're not wrong. I think I need to get. What was it? It was Splint, wasn't it? I have it on one of my tabs. Where's my tab? Where's my tab? Where's my tab?
What are you looking for? Cost? Weight?
No. There, I found a sheet that was useful in this.
Does the mushroom specify telepathy, or is it telepathic bond?
It just says telepathy.
Because telepathy is not a spell, it's an effect granted by varying abilities. The only spell I can find is telepathic bond.
Well, just for the sake of this, we're assuming he has the ability to telepathically bond, I guess.
Telepathic bond is 8 creatures, unlimited range, though when he bonds they must be within 30 feet.
Yeah, so he's bonded to... You guys are still bonded. But yeah, that makes sense, because he can hear you if you guys are on the other end of town doing something. But he's bonded. Can you guys also hear him?
I do not believe so.
That's what I thought. It's only he can hear you. Gregor...
With telepathic bond we can. He links all creatures involved. But...
we'll say it's not that. We'll say he can hear you.
yeah.
Telepathy is a spell in the player's handbook. I've just sent it to you, Jeremy, so you can have a look.
Why does it not show up? Oh, this is painful.
For the sake of this, Gregor turns towards you and goes with the armor. Splint armor. I could probably repair that. It would take me a bit of time. How damaged is it?
I don't know.
Oh, of course. Telepathy works the same way, but he can only bond with one creature. And
Well, just leave it to the DM.
Yeah, just leave it for now. We've gone with this. In future, I'll actually look it up or whatever. But for now, he's bonded, but he can hear your thoughts. It's not like it's doing much for him anyway.
No.
He looks at the splint armor and says, "There'll be a bit of a cost attached, but give me some time.
How
and
long?
I should be able to get through this.
How long?
4 work days. By the
Done.
look of
How much?
it. Well, it would be doing math quickly. $24 gold pieces.
I take my splint armor back and walk away.
All right, you walk away, and he's like, "But I wouldn't mind working on it."
I'm not going to let you work on it. It's my armor.
Well, I'm afraid the cost for the repairs it's a lot of labor. I would need some payment.
You
Yeah, I
want to
don't have
work
a
on
full
it,
goblin.
but you also want to be paid.
So you're engaging in the conversation too?
Yeah.
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage. Ivar.
They're it's certainly bad. It's a 6.
He sort of looks at you and says, "But I do want to work on it, but the material cost alone for splint armor, it will cost me a pretty penny to repair, and the time as well. I've offered a very good price for the honor of working on such a thing. Another blacksmith might offer double or triple what I have offered."
No, well, that's a shame. Well, oh well. I don't have that money. I don't have that
Oh,
gold.
well,
Make
perhaps
an
if you...
intimidation roll with him walking away.
As he walks away, I will just think at him. If you can find me a space to work, I could attempt to repair the armor.
I freeze. And I turn and look at him.
And I just
Hey,
put,
God.
I just pull my cloak back to reveal like the set of hammers and like smith gear hanging at my belt.
Done.
How much does that
Okay.
cost?
No,
Jeremy, roll investigation while he's showing you the armor. You need to look at this closely.
Wow. Investigation is A7.
You can tell by looking at it, this armor is heavily damaged. You will need some supplies to be able to repair this armor. Supplies that I don't think have on you right now.
No, but they can be
What sort of
they can be found probably really cheaper than what this man wants us to pay him.
Perhaps, yes. Alright, what do you guys want to do? You going north?
I'm look out for it.
Yeah, we need to find the boy.
Alright. You may as well just drag your characters up here.
Yeah, up to our already trodden path through the field.
Yeah, you've already made a mess of that field. As you go through, Farmer Tullis is like, "Hey, did you make that mess?" And none of you respond. You just start running.
No, I didn't make any mess. This is the first time I've been here.
Does he sense bullshit? With a natural 1, no, he doesn't.
Oh, that'll do the trick, huh?
I'd actually never been there before, so...
I think you have. You walked through there.
Did we?
I think so. When you came back. When
Yeah.
you first came back into town.
Yeah, I do believe
Okay,
so.
maybe we did.
For
I
the
didn't remember that.
for the benefit of
This-
our new party member and our less than intelligent lizard, I will just
This
This-
face feels familiar.
just tread carefully while we're in these woods. There is a dryad who inhabits them. Our past dealings with him were strained. I do believe we parted on good terms, but just be aware that we do not want to cross him or dishonor his space. So tread lightly. The boy seems to train and practice with his sword around here and is unaware of the dryad, so who knows?
Do I recognize this path as a path possibly leading back to the mushrooms?
Roll me investigation. Give investigation.
Damn, 10.
You remember having been here. You don't exactly remember which way you went.
Damn. No. Fair enough.
Do we see anything that would indicate the boy is nearby?
Roll me
Even the boy
investigation.
himself? Yeah, well, that's a 4. That ain't happening.
Actually, would it be investigation or would it be nature? It's probably investigation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's say investigation.
Why are the things howling at you?
Wolves.
Okay, I guess
Huh?
there's wolves in the forest. That makes sense. You're in a forest. No, you with that roll, you do not see much of anything, I'm afraid.
God damn it.
I am
Does anybody else want to look for stuff? Or...
I'm very, like, slowly and cautiously going to approach the center tree, deliberately with my hands, like, not up in the air, but out where they can be seen, like, indicating
I'm gonna follow him.
I'm not carrying anything, I mean no harm. And
There's no response from the tree.
we didn't get a name from the dryad, did we?
Nope. And I also can't find the character model. Oh, I did find Bandito Sam.
Oh,
He could be the dryad for that.
Not him.
He was great. What do you mean?
I'm just gonna call out for the tree. Oh, we apologize for returning within your woods. Oh wow. We mean
Maybe
you.
not that one.
We mean you no harm, but we are looking for a druid who may or may not have come to an unfortunate end.
People come, people go. People come, people come. People don't go, don't go. Oh, who's that? You were lost here. I thought you would become one of mine. Not one of mine.
I was lost here. I found these guys.
One with the forest you still can be.
I'm going to have give a very pointed look to Drakmir and just like in my head just very intensely just tell him it might be best if you keep your mouth shut.
Oh, alright. I say it out loud.
Oh wow.
And move back.
I don't know if you're aware of this, Kaelin, but last time we were here, Ivar got one shot.
I used to have the dryad sponsorship,
No.
actually.
And I spent half of the encounter brainwashed.
Yeah.
There's also an event.
It was a great moment
I
for
said
level 1
alright. I'm
characters.
out of my mouth.
It was a great moment for level 1 characters.
Yeah.
You guys nearly, like, pissed it off enough that it was going to attack you. I'll
Yeah.
just say that much.
Oh, I'm aware. That's the only reason I pulled the gun out in that encounter.
Yeah, which is the only reason you didn't get attacked. Okay.
Yeah, sorry for intruding again. We were hoping you may have some information on the whereabouts of the druid, or if not, may have seen the boy. Alternatively, there's a hooded figure that has been lurking around. We're hoping maybe you may have seen them as well.
Figure? Can't think of a rhyming word for that, so I'm going to leave that one blank.
They seem to be hold out
He's
in
like sitting there trying to figure out what to rhyme next.
Well, I did think of something, but I'm not going to say it. Figure,
Oh.
figure, get bigger. Figure, get bigger. Deep into the forest, figure go. Figure not come back into
Not
their
look out.
hole.
He's seen he's seen the figure go to the cave.
The bears, they beckon.
The bear's at the druid's home.
Bears? The bears. Not one with the forest. Anymore.
Have you seen the druid?
Druid? No druid.
How about the boy who runs around with a wooden sword?
The night.
Yes, that's
Night for the night.
What do you mean, night? Is he... Did he come through here? Is he alright?
The night is not alright, night.
Do you know
The
where...
night still breathes, not one with the forest.
Do you know where he is?
The hole.
With the figure?
The night goes into the hole.
Shit.
Yep, they're in the cave.
Do you know how to get into the hole through the enchanted boulder?
The hole, not part of the forest.
I'll look at the others. We need to get back to this cave. If the boy's there's a strong possibility Rena is as well. If this figure is indeed responsible for Osric's death, he may be trying to cover his tracks by taking out the druid. Based on what the villagers said, may have found something.
The druid sort of tilts its head at you, and it's a bit confused by something you've said.
Do I notice this?
You do notice this.
You misunderstand something, or is there something you know?
He sort of shakes his head. Doesn't say anything. And the forest growls. Apparent fuckingly.
You're oddly quiet, Druid. Dryad.
He eyes you. You, I remember you. Become one with the forest again. He sort of raises his arm at you, and it sort of starts to thicken slightly.
I would prefer if you didn't hit me again.
But you would be such a pretty thing.
Well, we certainly thank you for your help in this matter, Dryad. With your leave, we might be on our way to see if we can't save the boy. Oh no.
So chainsaw.
Oh no.
I didn't click that!
We need to leave.
I didn't click that!
We need to leave before the farmers start cutting the woods down again.
I didn't click that! Wait, did one of you click that?
No.
No, I didn't.
He just started revving a chainsaw at us.
Okay. The dryad turns towards you and sort of eyes you gently and says, confused the figure you have. Now it's fucking Yoda for some reason.
He looks like Yoda.
It is green, to be fair.
How so? Have we confused the figure?
Disrupted the plans, accelerated the plans. The bears they beckon.
I turned to Ivar. We need to hurry. And
I agree.
I again
Let's get moving.
like nod my head in like a partial bow of thanks to the dryad before I move off towards where we found Drachmir, heading towards the cave.
Alright. The dryad gives you sort of one last glance as you go. It seems to be mulling something over.
Yeah, the idea of whether or not he should hit me.
Alright, you guys leave.
It's really tempting to say words.
Why don't we get the bloody lizard to try and read his mind?
You want to read the mind of what is some sort of fae.
That's
That is a
never.
good point.
Hey, isn't that where I'm supposed to get my powers eventually?
I have no fucking clue. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, you guys wander around. Drachmir,
Yes.
roll me a percentile check. Hey, who the fuck said you were going over here? Calm your farms.
Ah. Percentile. That's D100 and D10 too, isn't it?
Yep.
I forget how these work. Where's my D10? There it is. A 10 and a 5. So a 10 on the D100 and a 5 on the D10. So that's what, 15?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that was the lower end. You guys walk into a clearing in which Drachmir got swallowed by a frog.
Huh? Ah. Wait, no, this is a good thing. Okay, I recognize this area. I immediately find every single mushroom I can and take it.
I don't stop for him. I keep moving.
Yes. Same.
I've learned my lesson with the mushrooms.
I rush my sweep of the area as I see them continue on. But I grab as many mushrooms as I can.
Add 12 suspicious mushrooms to your inventory.
Yes.
I counted how many there were. I'm pretty sure he's had 5. There were 17 total, and then I rolled a d20 and it landed on 12, so I'm giving him 12. I'm gonna fucking regret that.
Yes,
So make
yes,
that
you will.
13. Lovely.
There are no mushrooms left. The mushrooms
That's
are gone.
fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Alright, you guys enter into the
I'm gonna keep one to plan.
clearing in which there is a cave.
Yeah, I go into the
Is that the boulder in
cave.
front of it?
Yeah,
No, that's
into
it.
the
That's
cave.
inside the cave. There's the doorway with a boulder in front of it.
Yeah, yeah.
I can drag myself.
You guys enter into the cave, and you calm the fuck down to let me get some stuff going. Hello, please, players. Let the DM do his work. And you see in front of the boulder 2 bears.
I feel sad.
They seem aggressive. Or have they noticed us?
They're eyeing you cautiously, but they seem quite protective. I could have made you roll insight there, but stop it.
Do they seem similar to like the ones at the Druid's Grove? Like, can I tell if these are linked to the
They
Druid?
seem. Roll insight now. Insight or investigation?
Probably inside.
Insight.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
You can tell that these bears feel very, very similar to the ones at the Druid encampment.
In that case, I will step forward with my hands out again.
The bears growl as you get closer.
Bear friends?
We're looking for the Druid. I'm sure you can't understand me, but if the Druid is inside, we are here to hopefully rescue her.
The bears growl and growl. The thick reverberation at the back of their throats getting louder and louder the closer you get.
Was there like any visible enchantment on the boulder last time we were here that we could see?
No, it was just runes basically. But you didn't have. Did you have me detect magic on it?
Yes, I did.
What did you discover?
What was out of that?
That it was magic.
It was magically
Yeah,
sealed.
there is like a faint gleam on it.
Could
of
I?
magic.
Could we get close
Yeah.
enough to touch it or no?
At the minute, there's 2 fucking bears in your way.
Are they chill though?
No,
Well, I
no,
mean,
they're not.
listening.
Obviously, he has
They
nothing.
could be chill.
All right, go for it.
If I can,
Stick it back here. I don't want to kill the bears. I'm hiding in the corner.
they could be chill. Real respect, real. And so, do we need to roll anything to get past them at least?
Are you walking towards the bears? You don't have to roll anything. No.
No, yeah, I'll walk.
I'm gonna sit down in the corner and block my ears.
Okay, I'm getting closer.
As you step there,
Uh-huh.
let me find your set of dice.
Oh no!
Shit.
Run.
I succumb.
I'm assuming a 15 hits you.
Oh, for real? Yeah, I'm a +12.
Can I
a
like,
9
like
won't
pull
hit
him
you.
back by his like?
I'm afraid it's too late. As you get close, both bears just swipe at you with their claws. The left bear missing, and the right bear hitting you for.
Pull his health.
That is a 4, a 3.
Oh,
Hmm.
don't know more.
Oh, hang on, I'm doing this wrong.
Gulp.
It is
Oh, that's a 20.
7 slashing damage, and just so the bear, as you approach, the one on the left sort of lunges at you, and you sort of go oh and step back. And unfortunately, stepping back puts you in range of the one on the right, whose claws swipe through your chest, piercing your skin, gouging about an inch deep into your chest, dealing 7 slashing damage to you. Please roll initiative.
Oh, the
Okay.
poor bears.
21.
Alright, that's not bad. Let me get the counter.
That is a 3.
X Exon 21, Ivor,
3.
I need to go delete all those goblins. 1 second. You fuckers are dead. And you got looted.
Yeah.
There's a bag of buttons on you.
Shiny buttons.
Okay,
Look, I was tempted to try and offer the shiny buttons to the
Ivor
bears
got a
from before to
3.
make
What did
friends.
Drakmare and Boswell get?
22.
10.
22, jeez.
He's a dexterous boy.
He is an extra
Yeah, so
right.
the 8-foot speed.
You know what, I'm gonna roll the llama dice. The llama dice has paid off. Alright, let me add these guys to the initiative order. Boswell, you will be going first.
From my time reading the book, have I gotten any sense of how to like pronounce or speak the runic language?
Roll me a
Moment.
Arcana. Oh, Arcana?
If he's trying to just speak from what he's read, performance.
It's still it's a runic magical language by
Yeah.
nature.
I suppose.
I would say Arcana.
Cool, that is.
Oh, but that is an intelligence, so yeah.
That's an 18.
You've gotten the general gist of a couple of words, yeah. A couple of symbols actually. Some of the words on them seem familiar. Some of the symbols seem familiar.
Can I speak the carving on the tablet?
On the tablet,
Yeah, I've translated it to common,
yeah.
but would I be able to speak it in its language?
In its runic language?
Yeah.
You will need a bit of time. So you pull out the tablet, you're reading over it, you're reading your common inscription, you've got your book out as well, and you're comparing the two. Exxon,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Oh no.
Should I? Are they? Do I know if the bears are gonna do like a follow-up attack or no?
The bear, you're in combat with
yeah,
the bears.
like. Are they? Can I tell if they're like gonna be stationary in the spot they're in?
At the moment, they just. Well, I'm not gonna make you roll insight. They look very aggressive. They are not fans of you
Okay.
or your party members.
Okay. I think. For now.
Before you do too much, if you don't forget opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
He can disengage.
Yeah, I was just trying to double check whether a disengage was just for one opponent.
No,
or for all
disengage is
opponents,
the
I couldn't
full
remember.
turn. If he disengages, they can't take an opportunity attack
Yeah,
against
I'm
him.
saying it's a full time.
Yeah,
Might take that disengage for now and to like get out of
All right.
the way.
You move backwards, and just fully focusing on both the bears. They both swipe at you. The one on the left swipes with its claws, and one on the right lunges forwards and tries to bite you. But since you're focused on both, you sort of like dodge the swipe and push the bite out of the way as you take a step back.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that should be right.
Yep.
Sounds good.
You still have 30 people in your stream?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Nobody talking though.
Ain't no one talking.
Alright, you've still got more movement if you want to do that.
Yeah, I might go back a couple more steps, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, smart.
That shit hard.
Alright. This bear just charges forward at Boswell.
Yep, and that's why you were smart to move back further.
Does a 16 hit you? You don't have your shield out, do you?
No, I do not. 16 will hit.
16 will hit. I'm also going to get you to roll a concentration saving throw because you're focusing intently on something currently.
Oh,
That is
claw.
massive. That's a 22.
You are fully focused. Like this bear's claw hits you for 7 damage, and you're just like, I got a book, bro. The other bear lunges forwards at Ivor. Actually, hang on, this bear can bite you as well. Never mind, this bear can't bite you. The other bear runs forward at Ivor and tries to nip at your heels with a 20. That's gonna hit.
Boo.
For 11 piercing damage.
What?
It's a D8. It rolled an 8.
That's absurd.
And then it's gonna try and attack you with its claw. And that's a natural 20.
Oh, no.
It isn't me!
It is only a D4 this time. If that was a natural 20 for the D8, that would have been a lot worse. However, there's still a further 7 flashing damage to you.
What?
These guys hit hard, man. And I'm rolling well.
You're gonna kill me.
Well, that might just be the case. Drakmir, it's your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna whack it, and I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry.
Alright, you whack it. Roll to hit.
16 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay, so I'm also going to do my Divine Smite as well for an extra 2d8 damage.
Okay. That's 2d8, isn't it?
Yep. So I'm pretty much rolling 3d8, so I can roll that all at the same time.
Plus 4, yep.
Plus 4.
Because you're one-handing the sword, aren't you?
Yes, that's correct. 10, 14, that's 18 damage.
Let me look at the hit points. The bear, like your blade, swipes into the bear. Basically, like you can see it carve clean through the back hind of the bear, and it is hurt heavily. But it is still not very happy with you.
I'm sorry.
18 damage, was it?
Yep.
Yeah, it is hurt heavily, but it's still breathing. Ivar, you'll go.
I'm gonna swing sword at it.
Alright, swing your sword at it.
Let's do physical dice for this one.
You gotta roll physical dice. I've been rolling physical dice the entire time.
Same. I've been rolling
Uh,
physical dice this entire time.
13.
I don't know why it's raining in a cave. 13 hits. Roll damage.
Very nice. 2 of these, I believe. That is 10 damage.
That's your blade swipes through it, dealing, just carving into its side, hurting it quite badly. It doesn't look too injured, but it's definitely hurt. Boswell, you'll go. You're focusing still?
When you say this will take time, are we talking like a couple minutes or?
I'm talking like maybe not even a minute. It's just you've got the page open in which the symbols that you recognize are on because you had it ear tagged or whatever, and you're trying to.
In comparison to my 8 foot, how high does this bear stand?
I don't think that's written anywhere.
Well, it's a normal.
Like,
brown
if
bear.
if it were to swipe at me, where is it most likely to hit? Like, we're going for like the waist, the legs.
On its hind legs, it sounds probably about as tall as Exxon. It's hitting you towards your waist area.
Cool. I'm more like just trying to keep the book and the tablet out of where it's swinging. I'm gonna keep going
All right.
because we found this tablet on this door. This could be our key.
Yeah. And at this point, as long as you survive a bear attack, if it
Oh, I was like,
you're
and
on-
I am just vaguely aware of the fact that Drakmir just fucked this thing up.
All right. Exxon, your turn.
Please let me finish this bear.
You want to finish it? I might go behind Ivar and cast Mage Armor on him.
Do you need to be in melee range for that?
Yeah, it's gonna be touch.
I don't think Mage Armor will do much for him if his AC is already higher.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
actually. I think Mage Armor's
Mage Armor.
13 plus its dex.
13 plus dex.
Mage Armor, I'm pretty
no,
sure
it'll actually
weight
lower
to
his AC.
Your AC.
It would lower it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it won't lower it. It just won't
It won't
affect him
lower
because
it,
his
but it won't
AC is
have any-
higher.
Yeah, right. Okay.
You need like Shield of Faith and that sort of stuff to increase his AC.
Mhm.
Mage Armor's useful for you
Yeah.
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 a little bit because it'll give you basically 15.
Yeah, you can only touch a willing creature who isn't wearing armor.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Cool. I might just cast that on myself then, just because I'm so low on HP.
Alright, you cast Mage Armor. Your AC goes to 15, I believe. 13 plus 12, yep, 15.
Mhm.
That is a spell, I believe, so...
Yep.
It is,
spell
yeah.
slot.
Yes.
Um,
Duration for 8 hours.
Is that your action? I think that is your action.
Yeah, it's an action, yeah.
Alright,
Cool. I'll stay where I'm stood.
is that where you stood? That means it's Bear's go again! It's going for Boswell.
Not the thing that just
It's
smacked
hit
it.
Boswell.
I almost killed it in one hit. Surely it wouldn't be attacking me.
Well, it doesn't matter because it missed both of its attacks.
Okay, well, that's right then.
Bear in front of Chase rolls a 14.
Misses.
Rolls a 15.
Just hits.
No.
And this is its claw,
no,
not its bite. It does 3 damage. Oh, 4 damage.
Ooh.
Swipes at you with its claw, and you just sort of punch it out of the air with your massive strength, and then it just it lunges at you with its bite, and you sort of shove its head out of the way so it misses you, and then it swipes at you with its claw, and you are unprepared. Take a swipe to probably about your thigh section. Drachma, your turn.
Alright. I'm killing this bear. Never mind. That is ridiculous. 11 to hit.
That hits.
Ah!
Its
Alright.
armor class is 11.
Lovely. That's 8 damage.
How do you want to kill this bear, man?
I end it suffering. The least painful way to die.
You just insert your
Run it
sword
through.
into its skull, piercing its brain, and it dies
Yep.
instantly.
Yep. And then I want to walk over to this one and just I've killed your friend. Stop this. Unless you want to be next.
You're standing there?
I've moved there, yeah.
Okay. Ivor, you'll go without advantage, because he's not standing behind it.
Take one step to your left and you get advantage for flanking.
Opportunity attack! No, not quite. Roll to hit.
I didn't think of that. That's my bad.
Ivor? Should be pretty easy to hit these things.
Its AC is 11.
It's a 19. Shush.
That hits. Roll damage.
Damage.
You don't want to set your sword on fire? It does 1d4 damage.
Okay, no, thank you.
Kill yourself. Oh gosh.
That is 9.
Your blade carves it up and
Oh.
it's not very happy. Oh, no.
It's 2d6 plus 4, ain't it?
Yeah.
That was a little dumb. It's 13.
Is it?
Yes.
2d6 for while the sword's on
That's
fire.
while flames active. It's just 2d6. Oh, plus 4, yeah.
Yeah,
It's...
it's
Yeah.
Oh, it takes 13?
Yeah.
it's a d4 if I'm using the flames. It takes 13.
Yeah. Okay. The fucker's dead. Collapses to the ground. Boswell, you've focused enough that you can read this in the runic language now.
Cool, I'm
You
gonna
can read the tablet.
approach the door and speak the runes both in common and in the runic language.
Both the brewers are dead.
The burrs are it's just fucking brown bear, man. Leave me alone. I gotta name these things so I can write them down. You walk up. What are you saying?
I'm reading out the
Read
tablet.
it. Just read it out in common. Just read it out in common.
Discard traitor, oaken lunacy, priceless one. In common and the
The
runic.
stone sort of rumbles in resonance with the runic language, but it doesn't seem to do too much. You notice there's definitely an effect of the language, but perhaps not the correct phrase. Yeah.
While they're doing that, I just want to kind of put my hand on the bears and just say a prayer to myself for them.
We checked last time. The runes on the boulder itself didn't appear to be the same language as the tablet, did they?
Did they?
I think we checked it. I thought they were just general arcane runes. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Now that you have more knowledge of the language, they do look eerily familiar.
I'm pulling the book out and I'm trying to translate them.
I forgot if that happened. I forgot about it.
I thought we checked it and they were just magical. I think we may have failed the roll as well.
I think you did. Yeah, I think you rolled pretty poorly, from memory. Yeah, the runes line up with what's in your book, and you can go ahead and try and speak it if you want.
What do they say? I mean, I will try and speak them, but what do they say on the boulder?
Magic boulder, do not touch. That's what it says on like the top, and then it says under that. Shabazakaluza.
I want to make an Arcana check to check the boulder and the tablet. I want to try and see if I can find the link in the runes and the language.
Alright, go for it. Roll an Arcana check for me.
14.
What were you looking for, specifically?
I'm trying to find a link between the tablet and the boulder, the runes, the language itself.
For the tablet and the boulder, the only real link is the fact that it's of the same arcanic language. But for the book itself, you see that the boulder does say, Magic boulder, do not touch, and then underneath that it says... I just had something in my head and now it's gone. It says commotion offside.
Commotion.
And you get the strong sense that could be heavily important. That's what it says that in common, but the arcanic language is obviously it's what it's written as. You think maybe the translation's a little bit off?
Commotion offside.
Is that you saying it as well, or
I'm gonna stand over here and read the stone tablet out again.
reading the stone tablet out loud again?
Yeah, over here. Commotion offside, dude. I'm offside.
Nothing happens. I understand the thought process. I might have chosen 2 words that I had written down in my notes.
Just
Nothing
quickly,
happens
I want
when you're
to lay
offside
on
reading
hands.
the tablet. Sorry, Jackman?
I just want to lay on hands Ivor for 10 HP.
Oh,
Right.
that's nice of you. Thank you so much.
He does have a greater healing potion.
Too late. Forgot about that.
I was expecting that to begin with. I just forgot.
You're on 4, so 14 total.
I'm gonna turn to Exxon. You are a wizard, yes?
Of course.
That might be the door, maybe. Actually.
I'm going to show him the tablet and tell him the English. Do you have any experience or understanding with these sorts of spells? All we can tell last time is the boulder's magically sealed and all these runes are in this language I've been trying to translate. And then I shall read out the tablet to him, which says, discard traitor, oaken lunacy, priceless one.
Roll me an Arcana check, Exxon, as well as a history check.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Arcana 11. History 22.
Okay, so starting with history, the phrase oaken lunacy calls a specific town to mind.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you think of the town of Brown Folly.
Brown Folly.
As you remember hearing whilst you were growing up in Whitemore. The reason behind the name Brown Folly, it's quite famous. It's a city amongst the trees in a forested area, and the folly of a tree is actually the way that you tell a tree's age.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a play on words for the oak trees which were cut down around it. But unfortunately, you don't have any idea about discard traitor or priceless one.
Mm.
And
Is there
as for Arcana, oops, sorry, go.
No, you go Arcana first, yeah.
As for Arcana, the language doesn't seem familiar, but you have heard of a spell which could create stone and magically protect it, and you remember hearing that perhaps there might have been some sort of password or phrase which could cause the spell to open or crumble.
Could I just like cast Identify to see if there's any more magical properties with the tablet or no?
Go for it.
Okay.
Is that? I'm assuming that's not any roll or anything. Let me look at Identify.
Uh,
Oh, Identify is when you focus on something.
yeah.
It's a I believe Blair can cast it as a spell. I don't think you've got ritual casting yet, do you?
I think, yeah.
It says I've got it as a ritual. Identify.
You can ritual cast.
Yeah.
Well, he can take 10 minutes on ritual cast without a spell slot then.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. You focus on it for about 10 minutes while Boswell's trying to read through stuff.
Sure.
But you at the end of the 10 minutes, you get no real inclination that the tablet's actually got any magical properties about it. The only thing important on the tablet actually seems to be the language itself and the words written on it.
Alright, gotcha. Okay. I'll just relay that information about the tree and all that stuff we learned from the history check related to Boswell.
Yeah. So did you guys all hear that, or do you want me to go over it again?
Yeah, the town of Brown Folly, they cut down some trees or some shit, and you could tell the age of the tree from the rings.
I'm pretty sure a folly of a tree is literally that. Yeah, but Oaken Lunacy, Exxon has, because he rolled so high, it was a DC of 20. He's remembered the name. It makes sense. A tree ring is called a folly. Oaken Lunacy. It sort of sparked a bit of familiarity, and he's thought of Brown Folly from Oaken Lunacy.
With the link between Oaken Lunacy and Brown Folly in mind, does Discard Trade or a Priceless One ring any like historical bells or anything from something I might have looked
Historical
into?
bells, not
I
so
think it
much.
did, right? Yeah.
You do think perhaps the word discard might mean to kill or to murder someone? Specifically you for that, Boswell? As you remember, some instructions from Huxley, the reasoning you were in the town. Yeah, there's nothing magical about the tablet. And
The stone only reacted when I spoke the tablet in the runic language, yeah?
yeah, the runic language seems to make the stone almost shiver, vibrate with energy, as if it's looking for something to respond to. It's seeking command.
Using the book, I want to translate words like open and unlock into the runic language.
You
Right,
speak
friend.
those words, the boulder vibrates and shakes, and nothing really happens. What was it? Was that Jacksmere?
My friend.
I try friend.
Speak friend and enter.
No.
Damn.
You observe the boulder again. Roll me investigation.
Me or Drachmir?
Yeah, you. With advantage if you like.
That is a 15.
You observe the boulder again, and the runic language, there seems to be like the clump that you read commotion offside. Words have just left my brain. Give me a second. The words commotion offside have lead your focus over to the offside of the rock where you observe further runic language, and upon observation you read the words complete range.
complete range.
Complete range. In the runic language.
I relay that to my wizard friend.
In common?
In common.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try saying it in the runic language just in case.
I read it in the runic language.
What are you reading in the runic language?
Complete range.
The boulder seems to shake and quiver, and the top of it seems to start to fade away
Try
as
saying
it
the
crumbles
original
in on itself
Oh,
and disperses onto the ground in
oh, is that easy?
a lot less rubble than you would expect from a boulder of that size.
Cool.
It is now open.
As we enter, I'm going to drop my second wind just in case.
Alrighty.
I would cast Cure Wounds, but I'm out of spells.
And I'm going to motion for man with glowy sword to go first.
Right. Okay.
Man with glowy sword goes first.
I'll go second as the healthiest companion at this moment.
Cool.
in
It's a
time.
9
I
off
haven't
my cure
actually-
wounds, which is maximum for me.
I'm not going to be able to use my physical dice. The cat is in front of me now, and he is hogging the attention.
Okay. Would we like to stop the evening, or do you want me to set up vision?
I do not mind.
I am on night shift, so it really does not affect me at all.
Oh, you're in night shift this week, guys.
That's how I got out of jury duty.
Oh, that's right.
Might vote for jumping off, if that's
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, that's fine. This will be our normal. Around 11 is supposed to be our normal finish time.
Yeah.
We've just gone a bit later both other weeks.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
So.
Oh,
If you guys are happy with that, I'm happy to show you guys what you've walked into, and I suppose I better include the Patreon link because I did not make this map.
oh, very nice.
You guys are.
We see a stairwell. It's a great place.
Is this the same as the river?
You've come out of that stairwell. Basically,
Oh.
blah blah blah.
Oh, so that stairwell's not going down.
That's the cave. Yeah, look, it's what I've got in front of me right now.
Perfect.
Fair enough.
Yeah, cool. Another session down. Session 3 is done. You guys have made some good progress.
Woo.
Only one person nearly died. Not bad, not bad.
I'm so curious.
Is this a sense where I should, just prepare a backstory for another character just in case?
I would say probably not. I'm hoping to keep you guys like. If you guys die, you're dying. But
Oh yeah, I am playing this game with the understanding that Boswell could die at any second, and I'm perfectly fine with that.
combat
Because-
encounters will be hard.
Yeah.
You guys can die at any moment, but it's not planned to be.
Yeah.
It's not planned to be a party killing campaign. It's just planned to be difficult.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I understand that I am the squishy character, and depending on what I am using, I am very prone to early death.
Depending on Nat 20s.
Yeah.
It's alright. I'll have AC of 20 eventually.
Oh, I have no intention of increasing my AC. If anything, my AC is just secondary, because once I get guns, I don't need to be hard to hit. I just need to be far away.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I think that session went quite well.
Yeah.
Considering I did not have much planned going into that. In terms of maps, at least.
Yeah.
Let me know of any feedback. Again, please give me feedback, guys.
No.
Yeah, I suppose for anyone in the stream, if this is interested at all, that's cool. We plan to play fortnightly around this time slot on a Sunday, or for us Australian time from 7 to 11. Yeah, cheers for sticking around with us as we bumbled our way through this.
You may as well raid someone.
Yeah, why not? If people want to stick around. How do I raid? That's a good question.
I'm pretty sure you type /raid and their name. So there's a guy called Friendly here. streaming D&D currently to 5 people.
/ raid. What, raid channel?
Yeah, I think so. Raid channel friendly here, all lowercase.
Um. Do I need the brackets on that, or?
No idea. I normally do it through the support menu. I don't think it matters too much. People could find another stream they want to watch if they disappear.
I mean, we'll see what happens. Invalid username.
Oh, just stream. People on the stream, drop a follow. We stream fortnightly, as Mr. Cuddly Buffalo said. Yeah. Otherwise, enjoy your evenings, days, wherever you are. Oh, there you go. You actually managed to raid.
Mad.
Yeah. I honestly think most of these people are asleep.
I
Or
mean,
just probably at work listening.
someone dragged like 50 viewers to us, so the least I can do is drag 50 viewers to somebody else.
Yeah.
Every single one and as well as the hands that you just bring out, as you pull out and give hands, all of a sudden in bottom
Alright, guys, I need to run off, but
elementals,
thanks for letting me play.
Yeah, cheers for joining us, Blair.
tap into their key.
All good. I'll
These
see you
are
next
fun,
time.
man.
features
Let me know if you have any questions or anything, by the way.
Will do.